Yes, sir. They can't stop me, even if they stop me. Sheesh, battery mode, A1, day one. What's the deal? You know I had to do it, man. When YouTube ain't got nothing on, you know I gotta do it, man. I'm Chief Do It, man. I'm Chief Mister Do It. We gonna slide with something. Start with Derrick Groves, man. We gonna start with that since everybody ain't in here quick. You know the boy that escaped from the prison. Yes, sir.
Felt like a movie. It ain't feel real till I got to my destination and I finally sat down. And hell,
What's
that
the
shit was
deal,
straight
everybody?
outfit.
What's the deal?
What's the word with the politicians? Derrick Gross called in on the Conversation podcast. He was on Wiggle for damn near 5 months. After that legendary prison
Tap
break
that like
from
button,
Angola,
tap that
Derrick
subscribe
ready for
button,
a
hit
moving
that
pivot.
hype
Now, no
button.
Tuba joint either. He need one of them Queen and
We
Slim
got going on
Hollywood
tonight, y'all.
blockbuster productions.
Hit that like button,
He
man. It's your
detailing
boy
what went
Neptune the
down
Goon, the one that do
beforehand
it the
and when his
best, the
boots hit
one
the
that
ground on the
get the
run.
low
We
views,
was
but
all
I'm
rooting
on
for him
their
to
ass
keep
like I'm
pushing.
doing it
After all the
academic
fabricated
style.
stories surrounding
My
his
mama,
name,
I'll be the
one
ring
thing
king by
that
the end of
bothered him
this
the
year.
most
Believe
was
that.
people putting
They'll
wigs
be
on him
saying my name a
like he
lot
was
more.
working in the grocery store with a disguise on. The timelines was kind of all over the place in the media, far as his grandma passing and the crap
I
officer
came on this
scenario.
morning, gang.
To be clear, she was on the live before
I was
Derrick
on
was
live
born.
this morning, gang.
He
Watch.
said he was living in
Let me show you right
GTA in
now.
real time with all 5 stars on him. He said he knew it was real when he was eating a plate of food,
Yeah, I was live this
watching
morning,
the news
dog.
with his face all over it.
Let me go to my
This
shit.
Derrick Groves, the urban report
Live.
live from Angola, you heard me? This is me. So I'm gonna just jump straight in it, you heard me? And what y'all wanna know?
Yeah,
I'm gonna
my
tell y'all everything. I'm gonna
it
get
still
the
say
story out
processing.
there. There's a
It's the
lot of
second
things
one
that I'm
still
gonna
saying
shine a light
processing
on
right
and
there.
let y'all know what's going
Say less
on.
moments is live. That was this morning.
I'm being framed. I'm innocent. My grandma was
Yeah.
murdered.
Hey, it ain't nothing but a backup. It's just a backup episode. You can watch later on, man. It ain't nothing, you know. You know, I cancel out like watching one of my lives. You could cancel out like a half a shift. You know what I mean? It ain't no full hours. It's a part time. I give you part time. I can damn near guarantee you I can help you with your part time shift. You just put it on from beginning to end. You got your whole part time shift done. Cancel.
I was framed on a murder.
YouTube love me.
In 2018, Mardi Gras, I was out there a whole year. I got picked up in 2019. When I first came to jail, I had no convictions. I was 21 years old. Never been in jail for nothing. When I did.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I thought Derrick Groves, like when they say he had like the $1 million or 500,000, whatever it is that they said he had, I thought he was out the country. I couldn't believe when they said they found him in Atlanta, Georgia. I was like, bruh, that ain't far. Like, brother, you had the money to leave the U.S. and you got cracked in Atlanta, get into it with your girl. Out 5, 6 months on the run. Broke out of jail. How many people break out of jail? For a murder. You had all day ski. And you go to jail over a brawl. An argument.
I sat in jail 2 years. I beat my charges. All 10 jurors found me not guilty.
Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that hype, man.
So before we get into that, cause we can get into that. But let me ask you, you know, cause I had this is actually the first time I actually did, cause I freestyle everything actually when I'm doing my.
Me too. I don't think of nothing. I'm all original. When I do my videos, when I do my shorts, I don't think about it. I just say what I say. And I don't never say foul shit. So that's why I say what I say and I go viral. Cause I ain't lying. I'm coming straight from the heart. If you like it or not, you could take it as tough love or you could take it as, you know, he funny. However you take it, I still say it.
Who are you beyond the headlines?
Well, beyond the headlines, I'm Derrick Groves, Kent Groves' grandson. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm there. I'm an innocent person. I'm innocent, man. I'm just trying to get my story out there. You hear me? That's why I'm there.
So everything in the media, so you know how they be portraying you like in the media and everything. That's totally not what you represent, right?
me out to be. Like, if you know me, if everybody know me, they know me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no monster. I made it to 21 years old with no convictions. When I first came to jail, I ain't had no convictions. You know what I'm saying? I've been in jail since I was 21. The people stacked all type of charges up on me. They held me for 8 years. You know what I'm saying? They beat me and put me into a corner to where they made me bow down to them, and I had to take some time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go on the internet and
That's like down south. Like
shit
down
like
south,
that.
they lock up
I was too
everybody.
young to really understand the law. You know what I'm saying? I dropped out of school and in a low grade because I had a child. I dropped out in like the 8th grade. So I ain't had the knowledge that I had now to know what not the combo for and
But
what's the combo for.
But let's go back to the beginning though, cause like how you mentioned your grandma.
Yeah.
How much of that do you remember? How old was you at the time when that stuff? Because
listen. When my grandma was killed, I wasn't even born yet.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? My grandma got killed, and I was born right after that. You know what I'm saying? But by my last name being Rose, I was always talking.
Gotcha.
So I grew up hearing the stories from my grandma. You know what I'm saying? My grandma was a good, sweet lady. She took care of her children.
You know the social media said that it was his mama, but he's saying that it was his grandmama, not his mama. The whole world was learning on the internet that yeah, his mama was the one that got killed. He said it was his grandmama.
Oh, so it was 24 hours?
In 24 hours. You know what I'm saying? The police who she went to had people working in the office. So when she filed that complaint, that's had called the police and Davis and let them know that, this lady Kim Rose up here, she just made a complaint on you about to get suspended. Because it's not your only complaint. Right? He was so mad and so upset to where he called up a hitman. And he called the hitman and gave the order to kill my grandma over a wiretap.
Yeah.
Now, to catch y'all up, he talking about his grandmama getting killed because of a dirty cop. And she went to the police station to tell about this dirty detective cop. The dirty detective cop get word about it and put out a hit to kill his granny. And that's how he ended up getting paid.
But how did they when they was already recording the conversation, like what he was already being targeted?
That's the homie was already being under investigation for selling drugs and storing people. He was a corrupt cop.
The corrupt cop.
He used to ride around. He used to
killed his granny and got him paid.
And he'll take it, he'll extort him, he'll beat him. And my grandma seen that one day and she went to the police.
When they brought this internet, see how the internet is foul? When we heard about his escape from prison, the jail, where it was open and they drew that little sign that said whatever, thank you, whatever, we thought he got away because he got all that money. But they brought it to the internet that his mama got killed. He just clearly said his granny is the one that got killed. And since he took on the last name, he always knew as growing up what happened with the police situation and how his granny went to the police station, told the police what he was doing. He was a dirty cop, blah, blah, blah. The police station tells the dirty cop puts out a hit on his granny, and that's how they got paid.
He was powerful. Like, this man had a warehouse full of bricks. You know what I'm saying? He had real street people on his team that was, jacking and killing shit for him. And he used to get them drugs and shit to, like, every time he used to get in trouble, he used to come to the rescue. What you talking about? You talking about when the people
He said he had bricks on bricks in his house.
First initial happened,
cop.
like, I seen a picture.
He said this police was the biggest drug lord in Louisiana.
I don't know if that was a true picture or not. Or was it AI or what?
Listen, no, that's the real video of me walking with my partners. We trying to get to our destination. You know? All right. When I seen the whole, and I think we could go through those, and I think, we had to just jump a gate to get to our freedom. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, this a movie type shit. Ain't no way.
Was that your cell?
Set up. This gotta be some type of trick.
Was that your cell?
That ain't my cell. That's a cell that people be cooking in. Actually, that's a bandit cell. Nobody.
So what he explaining is the cell that everybody broke free was, it was an abandoned cell, and everybody used to use that cell to cook in. So what he's saying is nobody stayed there. So I pretty much can tell everybody was in there digging. You know, they was taking shifts on cleaning out that back wall to that thing. But still, I don't see that how that ties up, because they try to say the plumber dude for the prison was the one that helped remove the stuff so they can get out. It's like it's so much of a twist. Just like I said from the beginning, they said they told the world and the internet that his mama got killed. He just said clearly it was his granny.
My cell, that's a cell that people be cooking in. Actually, that's a abandoned cell.
That's a
Nobody
abandoned
ain't supposed
cell.
to be in that cell. Yeah.
Oh wow. Oh
So,
wow.
so, you know what I'm saying? When we did, and we went out the room, when I finally touched that L, because I ain't been outside in a long time, you know?
Y'all
Mm.
went 24/1 in
the
there?
L. No, it's not no 24/1. They don't bring you outside. They got like inside, outside.
Yeah, they just open your
Yeah,
doors
they
and
got
y'all
a
just go to the
basketball
day room, but y'all
court,
never go
and
to
they
the.
got it made up like
Y'all
a
never
gym,
see the
but
sun.
ain't no outside. You
See,
know what I'm
ain't no outside. I already
saying? So when
knew.
I finally touched that wet, I felt like I was back. You know what I'm saying? I got to my destination. I ran. It felt like a movie. It ain't feel real till I got to my destination and I finally sat down and I had me a plate of food. I said, "Oh shit, I'm out
Yeah,
here."
if you been down 2
Then I
years,
turned
boy,
the
some
TV on.
ribs
I
would
was
be
seeing my face
decent.
flash across the
I
news
don't
and
know
shit.
about no
I'm like, man,
McDonald's.
this
You
shit
playing
like
games. Jack in the
GTA
Box,
Grand
you
Theft
playing
Auto.
games
I got
too.
all 5
Sizzlers,
phones. I got
hometown
all the
buffet.
police.
If I break
What
out,
the fuck I would do?
hometown buffet,
Man, I
Golden
can't get my
Corral.
mind, dude.
So you was in the crib looking at the actual
I
TV?
want a little bit of everything.
Man, listen.
If I get out from doing 2
The
years from
first
breaking
couple of
out,
hours I was out
Golden
there. I
Corral,
had a cell
hometown
phone.
buffet.
I
I want a
was
little
looking at
bit of
TV outside.
everything.
Everything was going on. I was on Instagram watching these stupid ass people put these wigs on me and all that. I was so mad. I put it on Instagram and be like, man, never put these fucking wigs on me. I'm telling y'all this don't go.
See, he talking about getting straight out of jail from 2 years, and then once he broke out and they had his face, he said people talking about, yeah, we seen him, and they putting wigs on his head as if he walking around the streets with a disguise. So they trying to help the police find him by putting different wigs on him, so you might see him look different ways. That's policey. That's the internet. That's policey. How y'all just gonna put wigs on this dude's head? He most wanted. He's America's most wanted by breaking out of jail. Y'all putting wig. He said all on TikTok they putting wigs on him, trying to say where they seen him at and this, and that in different photos. The internet would get you cracked. But remember, the other dude that had all the tattoos and the chest pieces all on his face. Remember, he kept going live from a home to tell his story about how he falsely accused. Remember, I was like, this Negro is on the run from the police, and you go live with fresh clothes? Like they can't find that location. And then what happened? His girl ended up going to jail, and he ended up going to jail. He went to jail like 2 days later.
Whatever, but I couldn't do that because I know one thing. You know what I'm saying? I was going to get my location up. But that's the only thing that really had me really want to get on Instagram. Like, what made y'all put a wig on me? That's all I want to know.
Like, I mean, you know, but it's like I said, and I'm we ain't here
Ho
laughing and
dudes
stuff.
always
I don't
got
want
something to
nobody to
say.
think that we glorifying all the far as what they trying to accuse you as. You know what I'm saying? So we're not
Accuse you
glorifying-
of,
so
not
we're definitely
accuse you
glorifying
as.
that because you're actually saying that
Black
you are
folks.
definitely an innocent man. You know what I'm saying? But at the time though, I don't care. Like anybody, they can get mad with me or whatever, this and that. Like even for my sister, she just texted me and she was like, "Is that really him?" I said. Yeah, you know, she getting ready to call with us, so they was all like, "Man, tell him, but we was rooting for him, because you had a lot of people rooting for you.
Wow.
You're not even thinking about the act."
Yeah, nobody was worried about him being in there for no murders. Who's to say if he did or did? Who knows? But what I can say the black culture was doing, he was the last one still on the run. And on my mama, everybody from my mama church friends to all my relatives and even friends alike was rooting for him to stay on the run. That's crazy, but it's true. That's the truth. They was rooting for this boy.
Actual,
Consequences
the consequences and the
and all.
you know what I
Hit that
mean?
like button. Hit that
It's like
subscribe.
when anybody is known to just be locked up and they're out there, it's like yo, like man, keep on going, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a simple fact. And now we know that they had the family out there who was saying that you was gonna do this and you doing that. What do you say about that though? Like the whole time, I never hear about the wig, but when they kept saying, yo, you ready to go target XYZ, what was going through your mind right then and there?
This is a great question, because can you imagine just being free after being sentenced to life in prison, and you break out free? What's the first thing you finna do? Like I said, once I don't know what y'all finna do. Y'all can leave it in the comment section. You can put it in the live chat. What would you do? Being down 2 years, you lose your case, you got life. Now that wall is open behind that toilet. What would you do first? Me, once I get to where I'm going, I swear to God, the feds can know it even now. I'm going to Golden Corral or I'm going to Hometown Buffet, and you better search all the 50 states, because I'm going to be there. Facts.
What was going through
Forget
my
all
mind
that.
when I seen that and heard that? I said, yeah,
For
now
sure.
y'all gonna go hide and
Hometown
put
Buffet or
yourself
Golden
up because
Corral,
y'all
because they
know
got a
y'all
little bit.
lied and
And
y'all
then
did something
I
wrong.
might want
You
some
know what I'm saying?
macaroni and
If somebody
cheese,
shot my
baked
people
chicken,
up
roast,
and
some ham,
killed my
some
son or whatever
tacos,
the situation
spaghetti,
is, I
fish,
ain't gonna be trying to
salad,
hide. I'm gonna be like, man, that's good
cucumbers,
for your
tomatoes,
motherfucking ass. I wish the police catch you and kill
bruh,
you. What, you won't go and
roast
hide and
beef.
all that stuff because you know you done something wrong. You know what I'm saying? That lady who got on the news and who was saying whatever
What?
she was saying, you know
They,
what I'm saying?
the police can know where I'm
She
going.
ain't come
I be
forward till
there.
3 years later. You know?
Here we go with the gay guys. The gay guys
On
is
top
back,
of
man. The
that,
chat
my
must be
son,
booming. You
the
got the
one
gay
who
people
took the
here.
stand on me, Eric Robinson, you know what I'm saying? When he first got shot up, the people asked him, who shot you up and who killed your partner? That dude said, I don't know who shot me up. It was two dogs. I got this in paperwork, this in black and white.
Now look, he's telling his story. Now that they finally got him, right? This is his first call. He's telling the incident in which he's in prison for right now. He's saying he don't even know nothing about the murder. He don't know nothing. Mind you, remember he told us his last time in school was 8th grade. Why? Because he just had a baby. So his schooling in Louisiana was 8th grade. And now he just been out and about being a dad, so he say. Until he got swooped up, and now he's in jail for a murder he say he don't do. But mind you, he was one of the ones that already been convicted and broke out of jail, and he was the last one to get caught. We're gonna run it back a little bit so you can hear his full story on how he telling you he didn't do this. And remember the light-skinned dude that got caught? You know, the light-skinned dude with the chess pieces? Remember he also said, I'm in jail too for something I didn't do. So now these is two people that broke out of jail with the same story about they didn't do it. Now, I'm not here to judge, but both of y'all got a blessing to get out of jail, and both of y'all got wrongly convicted, and both of y'all got set up.
Like the whole time, I never hear about the wig, but when they kept saying, yo, you ready to go target XYZ, what was going through your mind right then and there?
What was going through my mind when I seen that and heard that? I said, yeah, now y'all won't go hide and put yourself up because y'all know y'all lied and y'all did something wrong. You know what I'm saying? If somebody shot my people up and killed my son or whatever the situation is, I ain't gonna be trying to hide. I'm gonna be like, man, that's good for your motherfucking ass. I wish the police catch you and kill you. What, you won't go and hide and all that stuff because you know you done something wrong.
He New Orleans like a mug. New Orleans, Louisiana, whatever which one.
You know what I'm saying? She ain't come forward.
Yeah, I think it's New Orleans. And the other one supposedly had known Lil Wayne. Remember the dude with the chess pieces? He did a shout out to Lil Wayne. He was like, my dad was your Lil Wayne best friend. I mean, my dad and Lil Wayne dad was best friends back in the day. He was showing pictures and everything.
That dude said, I don't know who shot me up. It was
But that's the other dude. He was the second to the last one. What's the deal? What's the deal?
You sure you don't know who shot you up? You know you probably was on the little drugs or whatever. You probably ain't want to cooperate right then and there.
I couldn't believe he went live and did a shout out to Lil Wayne and said, hey, Lil Wayne, Me and your daddy, they used to be friends back in the day. You see this picture? Yeah, that's me. I was the ring bearer. I couldn't believe he did. I know Lil Wayne was like, I ain't fucking with that nigga. If I was Lil Wayne, I would be like, I don't even know why he said my name. He burnt the fuck out. And he on the run? What I'm supposed to do?
Who shot y'all up? That's why I was out jail from 2018 all the way to 19. Because they picked them up in 2018. So they had to sit in jail a whole year. So when the people are coming at them with all type of charges, this one thing, the feds don't fuck around. When the feds come get you, they got all the evidence back against you. They showing you how.
You see what he said? He in prison right now on this call. He just said, yeah, the feds don't play with you. When the feds come and get you, they got you. Like, this is somebody in jail telling you what the feds do. Listen, now, you know why I'm rewinding it? Because Big U, it fits Big U's shoe. He in the feds facing 600 years.
Damn near year. Now y'all know who shot y'all up. That's why I was out jail from 2018 all the way to 19. Because they picked them up in 2018. So they had to sit in jail a whole year. So when the people are coming at them with all type of charges, this one thing, the feds don't fuck around. When the feds come get you, they got all the evidence back against you. They showing you how they gonna convict you.
Don't that sound like Big U and Lil Durk? Did you hear what they just did, man? What? Oh, Avenue Pyru, what's up with it? What's up with it, man? What's up with my nigga Mr. 10-8? I see Mr. 10-8 the long time. I went to Eaglewood with him. Cap One, which is a Capone. Yeah, that's how old I am. I used to go, rest in peace, Capone, no, but yeah. But you see what he talking about? He said with the feds, when they get you, you gone. They got all they ducks in a row. What you think they doing with Lil Durk? Why you think all these people, day by day, is coming out to be rats? Because day by day, they getting closer to court. And you know what? Day by day, they still got public pretenders. You thought Dirk was going to get them a lawyer? When we already know the facts of your snitchery? That's why he like, F him. Let him have a public defender. But at the end of the day, when they get on that stand, it don't matter what defender they had, paid or not. They telling. Lil Durk is in federal prison for murder for hire with the feds. You think they lying too? You think the feds really give a damn about a rapper? No matter how we feel, you might be like, oh, it's Dirk. Oh, it's they just be messing with them, because they higher on the chain. They be messing with our strong black man. Nah. They got white boys that do rock star stuff. They don't be killing niggas. And they don't be sending hits. They might do some weird stuff to unalive their parents. Maybe a wife, some siblings. They don't be out sending hits on a whole nother state and having niggas blick niggas down at fucking malls, gas stations. Is you crazy? And you don't think the feds won't action at that? Man, y'all catching planes to catch bodies. Y'all out of pocket. That's when the regular police can't keep up with you. That's what the feds is for. They know. You got to use your ID to get on a plane, correct? This is today. When you get off at the LAX or get on at the LAX, they talk shit to you if you don't have a real ID and you got a regular ID. Yeah, they be talking shit to me every time. The other month. Not last month before. They was talking and gave me a ticket, like not no ticket to pay. It was a little paper that said, yeah, you need to get a real ID by whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. I was like, nigga, please, I'm still coming through here with a regular ID every time. Nigga, how you gonna tell me I need a real ID? Y'all just want me to buy some more shit. I don't even like going to go pass a test to go reissue my license. I already passed it once. Why you keep asking me the same questions? Did I get into an accident? So why I gotta renew my license? I believe renewing a license should be of people that be having wrecks while they driving. Don't fuck with me. Oh, and if I did get hit, my car got totaled, insurance tells you who the person that was liable when they pay full coverage. It's gonna come out. Say you're telling all you want. You sure got to tell a story. You got to get the telling to tell your insurance somebody hit your car. Is that telling? Or you just gonna leave it in the road? I'm too gangster. I ain't calling nobody. Shit, I get another one. So what's the point of paying for insurance when it's the law? I know that's too deep. Simple stuff, right? I can't get too deep for because some people in here support Aunt Hefe. So I gotta keep it on that fifth grade level type shit. I can't get too deep in this philosophical college, pre-college rhetoric. That's deep too, huh? Dig that. And y'all swear to God, this nigga coming home. Lil Durk, God bless you. But like I say to every nigga facing that time, which I mean life, when you go in that courtroom, come here. Bring your head here to the gate. Duck! Because they gonna swing. They swing and take your head off with that life. You better duck. If they give you a deal right before or right during trial, you better take it.
Charges.
They ain't playing.
The feds don't fuck around.
Take it.
When the feds come get you, they got all the evidence back against you. They showing you how they gonna convict you. Now it's up to you if you gonna take the lick or you gonna take a Rule 35 or a 5K1 and cooperate. You know what I'm saying? So by them having convictions and the state stacked against them, their best thing was to tell anything that they knew. Even not tell. Lie on anybody that they could lie on to get back out there.
You see what he said? Once you have certain facts, you could be telling to a certain extent. But if you willing to lie too, the feds know what you capable of. I bet you Woody on YSL, the Rico, the only reason why Young Thug and all them niggas didn't go to jail, cause it wasn't the feds. The feds would have whammed. You know, like Lil Baby, wham, they would have whammed Young Thug in a federal RICO. But he got that Atlanta stuff. You know, the black judge with the gay ass earring in his ear looking fruity, like a fruity pebble box. Y'all can't tell me that judge with that bald head, that earring, you didn't think he was fruity, you didn't think he was zesty. You would never think about that? You lying. Everybody thought about that. Young Thug judge looked zesty than a mug before the white lady. Facts.
If you gonna take the lick or you gonna take a Rule 35 or a 5K1 and cooperate. You know what I'm saying? So by them having convictions and the state stacked against them, their best thing was to tell anything that they knew. Even not tell. Lie on anybody that they could lie on to get back out there in time. You know what I'm saying? Because these
He said it. As long as you have some truth, you can get on that stand and add some extra lies. You can even add an extra person, but that extra person has to be seen in video to prove it, because the feds ain't gonna be like, oh, you just throw his name in the mix and his lime in the coconut and mix it all up. This ain't no gumbo. No. If you got facts of him driving y'all there, getting out, swiping the shit, and then even if he didn't go with y'all, if he swiped it, that lets them know he acknowledges y'all all going to go do something. That's how they can get you. You can't just bring nobody's name up in. It's too many cameras. So that's why niggas can't get ratted on. I feel sorry for you young niggas.
dudes is older than me. You know what I'm saying? I was number 21. These dudes had to be every 28, 33, 30.
They didn't know the game. They didn't know the game.
So,
Real quick. And you know one thing about plane tickets? They come with time and date. With a number on the ticket. They know exactly what time to look to see when y'all arrive to that airport. Everything's documented. All them numbers on there. Scan here, scan there, second scan, wait right here, talk to the attendant. Yes, you're numbered up. You're done.
So they told the
Da Vinci
police
Code,
and on top of this, all of them was in one
Matrix.
jail.
With
When
all
they
them numbers,
locked them up, they put them on the
Dirk
same
ain't no
cell,
deal.
not on the
So
same cell, right across from each other.
Dirk gonna be in there
Meaning,
like
so I
Larry
could come to the
Hoover.
window and I could
Watch,
talk to
Lil
you
Dirk, he gonna be getting
if I
gray
can
with
come
the
to jail
beard,
off the streets.
the
So
voice.
we could come
The
up with a
voice got the
plan and be like,
muzzle
man,
now.
listen, I could write a letter and
Facts.
tell you, look, man, I went talk to the
NBA
people,
YoungBoy
the people
loving
who
it.
won't know your side of the story, tell the police
He could
that
be the king
there
by
was room
himself, and he ain't
shot
gotta
enough
share no
and
money.
we ain't gonna get them before 4 5 years and go home. If not, the people gonna give us 15 or 20 years. You know what I'm saying?
How y'all think this gonna play out for him? Hopefully somebody look into
Diabetes
his case and knock a home run out
is
the park
bad.
for him. That'd be a cold scene to end this real life movie. Louisiana known for being crooked.
I can't say that because I ain't from out there. So political street these nuts in your mouth, nigga. Please, you ain't never even lived one day out there. You over there talking about what the streets and we know the scandalous police, nigga. Is you from New Orleans, nigga? So what is you talking about, bruh? Like really though, like what is you talking about? This nigga just running his mouth. But look, we gonna get on Aunt Hefe and his brother that said F Hoovers.
Pop locking in all type of
Yeah,
directions.
in case y'all didn't know,
Telling on
in case y'all didn't know, your boy Aunt Hefe, his brother crashed out on live last night. Yes, Aunt Hefe. Aunt Hefe don't matter what the check say. His brother last night crashed out on Instagram Live, and he said and showed the world. He said F Hoover, and he showed his gang tat that said F Hoover. He said the streets that he did it on, and this is Aunt Hefe's little brother. Yes, you heard me. Aunt Hefe don't matter what the checks say. As long as the feds pay, he on no jumper every day. Look though, his brother crashed out last night, bro. I'm talking about Brody got on his Instagram and said, "I whoop-de-whoop Hoovers. I got the tattoo right here. I was on Whoop-de-Whoop Street and Whoop-de-Whoop Street. Yes." Said and then said, y'all niggas know, like in so many words, y'all niggas know I did that. You know how close, like across the street, they hood is to the Hoovers? NBA too. We finna watch it right now. I got the content. Nap Bashing Ant 2. If y'all never heard the name, no disrespect, but their name is disrespectful. So if you hear the NBA, this is just for educational purposes only because some people don't even know the name or the breakdown. They just think, oh, NBA YoungBoy. No, 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 no. No. They beef with neighborhood Crips. They diss them by saying naps. They are nap bashing ant. Ant Hefe. Well, you can see it all in his face. Just like I said, my little brother. Bro, all up in here. He might not be as big in the face, or he might, you know what I mean? But you gonna still be like, is that Neptune? It's my brother. Even my sisters. My mama. But this dude right here, he set the bar for 2026, February. He kicked a field goal. You know how many of his homies gave him a phone call for what he did on the internet? What do you think the phone call was when Aunt Hefe got woke up in the middle of the night to see his brother doing that? And then look, you notice the internet, right? So even if Aunt Hefe told his brother to take it down, it's still floating around because somebody screen recorded it. That's one thing about social media. YouTube don't never sleep. Instagram don't tell you I'm asleep right now, come back when it's 4 in the morning. You know why the internet always catch everything on social media? Social media never sleep. This example right here. I don't tell y'all I'm getting on live later. Y'all show find out and tap in. Now you gotta think that A Trade Gangsters is a big ass hood. The Hoovers is a big ass hood. Why did you feel the need out of all these years of social media to go and post that last night? You know, like Bro-Rilla, Glorilla, sister, brother, brother, sister. Ooh, that clout some siblings just can't take no more. And I'm tired of this nigga saying, don't matter what the check say, social media. On the dead homies, they know who I am. This is a fact. But one thing that is a fact too, I would have accidentally thought if I was in the A-Trays that his brother was him. Why? Because I got brothers and we look alike. On my mama. I know when I spot him and got him because I came from a family. You don't just look like this nigga over here over in this hood. And I bet you his brother get pulled over. Hey, you Aunt Hefe? No, I'm Aunt 2 or whatever he call himself. He got tired of Aunt Hefe in the spotlight. You know, he mad at Aunt Hefe and Whack 100 beef. You know, since he's not as famous as his big brother, I know how to get famous tonight. And then what crucify you is you crashed out like you in your early 20s. Can't be you in your 30s. Second, not only did you crash out, you showed a tattoo that can never be taken off. You got a tattoo that can never be taken off. And it says what you just said online. Once again, Aunt Hefe, your brother ain't safe. And then look, you might even get a Chicago drill. Cause it's a gang of A-Trays that fucks with the Hoovers. And I'm talking about super. I'll say it like I'm from Grape Street Watts. Super fuck with him. Y'all might not know how the Grape Street Watts niggas be talking to the projects. They say on G.O. all the time. On G.O. Dead homies. That's how you know I've been around. Them A-Trade gangsters super fuck with each other. And Hefe, you can't save blood. And I don't even be banging on here like that. You can't save blood. And he got the tattoo. Somebody gon' cash him. And Hefe, you will be doing a story about your brother. But you know what makes shit even more fucked up, and Hefe, is that if they don't get your brother, cashing you out is even better. You the famous nigga. Hefe, you and your brother or any of your family members ain't safe. Y'all better move. Yeah, this ain't no threat. This is a fact. Every hour, every minute, every day, you better be super looking out them doors. Oh, and don't park on the street, gang. You know that's how the best of them get hit, right, nigga? You know getting out in the street where you park your car to get in your car is the worst thing you could do with the shit you just did. Aunt Hefe. We already see you, Aunt Hefe. You got a different background, Aunt Hefe. Why? Because Whack 100 put your number out there, Aunt Hefe. You feel me? Bruh, the worst thing you could do is park on the street. Even passenger side is the rundown. Your name NBA. You know what they gonna do when they catch you slipping? Play ball! They gonna show you some NBA. Nigga, you dissed a whole big ass hood. Certain secrets you supposed to die with. And my man, you was supposed to do that. Your brother's so much in the limelight right now. Your brother is involved with the MLK stuff. Your brother involved with X4 phone calls. You know some of your homies don't like, and you probably don't even like, that he took a phone call from a nigga from, you ain't gotta be from 40s, neighborhood crib. It's over, dog. It's over, dog. And Hefe, you better duck your taco. Lil and Hefe, you better duck your taco. You ain't even gotta worry about Whack no more. Oh, and by the way, Aunt Hefe, do the Hoovers know where your store is in your hood? Got it, coach. Mm-hmm. 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 Hit you with that alleged young threat type boom bop bing bow 80 bands type shit. Super cooked. The things you said, Aunt Hefe Jr., you super cooked. The Hoovers gonna get you, gang. Dead homies. They, for shit show, know where your shop is. You know they for shit show know where you live. They know where your brother live too. The shit he said with the tattoo, You could say it like Cedric the Entertainer. It's over, dog. It's over, dog. It's over, dog. You could say it like the Steve Harvey Show. Cedric the Entertainer. It's over, dog. Hey, dog, dog, dog. It's over, dog. You out of there. Pooh. The more you stay in your hood, the more dumb you is. Look, I'll say it in a singing church voice. They gon' get you. Oh, yes. I will say it in a church voice. You know church was yesterday? They gon' get you. Dead homies. And Hefe, don't matter what the check say. As long as the feds pay, you there every day. Hey, and Hefe, how many of your homies don't like your mark ass going to fucking no jumper in the first place? Hey, and Hefe, on top of that bitch ass shit you be doing on no jumper, and Hefe, don't you fuck with the AKA Naps? Your name is Nap Bashing Ant. Your brother is Nap Bashing Ant too. What is you doing up there with Spody Face? You sure ain't bashing. You see, in every hood, it's a reason why they not supposed to be fucking with the ops. Hey, and Hefe, you know, if the 40s didn't do it to your direct family, like a lot of homies in your hood, you know how personal the homie from your hood that took that L from the 40s want to get up on y'all. And you know the best way for him to get back is to go ahead and send that blitz, that back door. Cause that back door, like E40, doors open, man. Dumb, dumb, doors open, man. Dumb, dumb. Tell me when to go. 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 Dumb, dumb. Oh yeah, it's over, dog. I don't care what you say. When you see this video, that's why I'm taking all this time saying what I'm saying. I was supposed to show this probably 5, 7 minutes ago. This is how serious this is. Blood is out of here. And I don't be banging like that. Blood gone, gone. It's going and then look, it's gonna be either or. And Hefe, cause he's a lightweight talking nigga for the A trays right now. I won't say famous, just talking headline nigga from the A trays right now. But you got the same name and y'all brothers. You out of here, dog. Now, like I said, viewer discretion is advised. Because he finna diss some hoods. And you could tell he in a raggedy ass room. Bed ain't made like King Peel. He got some backwood leaves or some kind of leaf shit, the small pack, you know, where it's only like one leaf in there, the flat ones. He ain't doing good. He looked like maybe a little bit of just viewer discretion is advised. You might see some ashy calluses, bones, you know, elbows and stuff like that, like you know, ODM Slim. You never know. So I gotta say, I've never lived like them. I'm from Inglewood. So the things I see, you might even see a rat, you know, like a dead rat on the bed. I don't know, gang. I don't know what I saw. I just was paying attention to what he said. And when I looked at him, I was like, oh yeah, he looked like Aunt Hefe. Pooh, blood out of here. Mark my words. Aunt Hefe or somebody will be doing a segment on Aunt Hefe. Dead homies. Check this out.
I seen this video that dude was in jail, but after I looked at it again, it appears he might be on the street. I don't know. All I know is in time past, it was a story of him getting rolled up, ran off
I don't know. This
teeter up
cripping
leaf,
business. I don't know about the
rolled
cripping
up.
business. They got a lot going
And
on.
I remember
I don't know about the
I
cripping
spoke to
stuff.
Hefe about it, and he was denying that he believed that it took place, although he wasn't there. But this
Pay
dude looked
very
just like Auntie
close
Hefe.
attention. And
Looked like he
Hefe
jumped
or his
out there
brother
trying to
will
take
not be living by the end of
a
2026.
page out of
Facts.
Crip Mac book, being very disrespectful, public belligerent toward a certain community. But it looked like he is spiced out, if not iced out. I don't know, man. It seems like to be on the internet and be in everybody's business, always giving your
Do
opinion.
not
Seems like Auntie
change
Hefe
dials. Pay
showed
attention to
slow
what y'all finna see. This is some
commentate
dangerous
as he
shit
would
he
say
finna do
on
on the
certain
internet.
subject matter. But today we finna look at the horrible, horrible effects of these new drugs on the community. People who probably would be, productive members of the community, even amidst the destruction of gangbanging, be more productive within that if they could stay away from the drugs. I guess Aunt Hefe would consider himself successful, perhaps even a public figure at this point. I wonder what he's doing in regards to assisting his homie. He had another homie who
It
was
ain't his
caught out
homie,
on
it's his
feed,
brother.
doing it big with a dress and a wig. And salute to the homie from A-Trade that pulled up, regulated, put hands on him. But dude was like, man, I already talked to the big homies. They say I'm cool. I posted that clip on my page not too long ago.
I posted that
trying to
too.
get Auntie Hefe attention because I didn't post that clip. Cuz made another clip say he's still from over there. He be on Crenshaw every day and all that.
No, I did
And
that. No, I did that. He
now
lying. He lying. He got that from me. I'm the only one that
this
posted
little
that. That nigga out of
broski,
pocket.
man,
I'm the only one
damn,
that
little
posted that.
bro looking
Hey,
down
Spider, you
bad,
better
man.
give
I
me my
feel for him,
props.
but
Say
let's
my
check him
name, nigga.
out.
You stole my shit.
Spice ain't nothing
I had that
nice.
nigga from A-Trade
I
with the
told you
Mexican
once.
jersey on.
I done told you twice.
I showed it in my live yesterday. Y'all was asking me like, why is he wearing that? What kind of jersey is that?
Woo.
He had a
Heard that
Mexico
Spice
jersey
is
that said
causing
Los Angeles.
trouble on
Talking
these
about,
prison
I'm from
yards
A-Trade
right now
gangster,
for somebody that
83rd.
y'all know.
Whoa.
Somebody extremely popular.
My real name Tyrone.
And there will be updates very soon. On my mama. Stay tuned. New verse. Fuck those that down was a late train. The church had to go. Right here. And my daughter, I couldn't see you.
Watch him.
So I did it. Fuck snoopers, bro. Oh, my daughter want to be wise. Because why, nigga? Fuck snoopers, nigga. That's over. All that. I gotta wipe down right HK. In day 2, yeah, I killed one. Show wherever, nigga. Fuck snoopers, nigga. On my
He said I
daughter,
killed one. Come on, bro.
Viral, I don't want to go viral. I know it. Yeah, fuck snoopers, bro. Dead homies, nigga. I got a body, y'all can say that. Over there, nigga.
I got a body. I didn't mean to say that.
Fuck snoopers, nigga. Yeah. So, I mean, gangbanging is what it is. Your ops is your ops. But Auntie Hefe seems to carry herself in such a fashion online.
And Hefe ain't even said nothing about his brother. He done other segments. He ain't said nothing about his brother.
Avoid these type of displays.
You'll see it again.
Interactions.
And Hefe, you do content. And Hefe, why you ain't said nothing about your brother, dog? Like, come on, bro. And Hefe. And Hefe, why you ain't did no content on your brother?
My mama, stay tuned.
This is Aunt Hefe, brother.
Fuck those that down was a late train. The church had to go. Right here. And my daughter, I couldn't see you before. I ain't say it. So I did it. Fuck snoopers, bro. Oh, my daughter want to be wise. Because why, nigga? Fuck snoopers, nigga. That's over. All that. I gotta wipe down right HK.
He got a tattoo he showed. They gonna peel that off his ass.
Show wherever, nigga. Fuck snoopers, nigga. On my daughter heartbeat, nigga. On me, okay. Viral, I don't want to go viral. I know it. Yeah, fuck snoopers.
He said viral. I don't want to go viral.
I got a body, y'all can say that.
You gonna go viral for sure. You or your brother finna go viral for sure.
So, I mean, gang banging is what it is. Your ops is your ops. But Auntie F.A. seems to carry herself in such a fashion online that the brand that
I couldn't
she
believe I saw that
represents
this morning.
seemingly attempts to
I really could. I was like,
avoid
when
these
I was
type
looking
of
at him, I was trying to
displays,
find a way like,
interactions, and
nah,
engagement.
that's some
I mean,
Stu
they
Boy
got the
Blue type
same
shit.
name. I don't
But
know
when I looked at him in his face,
how much
I said, that's
influence he
Aunt
has
Hefe for
over
sure.
his
That's your
little bro,
brother for
little
shit.
homie.
Y'all look like some
But
Africans.
I think
Y'all don't even look like
he need
Americans. Y'all look like
to
y'all peoples
perhaps
came from
focus
Africa
on paying some attention
recently.
to the
Big
household
head.
and
Even if
see
you
how he
skinny,
can
y'all still
have
got them
some
egg
assistance.
head.
Because not only is he putting a target on him, on himself unnecessarily, you know, it may his actual consequence may never have nothing to do with gang banging. You know, when you are on these drugs, all type of things are subsequent to take place that could be considered detrimental to you and those around you. And you know, wait till I know Ho No Honey already. If he hasn't seen this, wait till he see it. But if he has seen it, I know he already has something to say. Check him out one more time. At the end of the day, I just
Yeah,
came here
he
to
had a pocket,
commentate.
bro.
You dig a lies,
He
and
had a pocket, bro.
after I commentate a little bit more, we gonna conclude. We gonna conclude this segment.
He sound
You
like
dig a
Aunt Hefe.
lies.
When he said conclude, that's Aunt Hefe shit. That's why he laughing. We gonna conclude. He only the YouTubers know.
Down was a race rate. The church had to go. Right here. And my daughter, I couldn't show you. Well, I ain't say it. So I did it.
And you know Spider
My daughter
loving
heard
this
me. Why?
shit.
Because
Oh,
why? Nigga,
Spider
fuck stupid,
loving this
nigga.
shit right now.
That's
He
how
loving all the
work. All
dissing.
that.
That's
I got
just
one
like bringing
direct state.
X4 to expose the
Nigga, too.
40s, right?
Yeah, I killed one.
That's just
Sure.
like X4 coming to expose the 40s.
Nigga, my daughter heard me.
It's the same slap in the face.
Viral, I don't want to go viral. I know it. Yeah, fuck you know. Dead homies, nigga. I got a body, y'all can see that. Over there, nigga.
Baltimore in the building. Shout out. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe. Baltimore in the building. We just showing you how LA Hoovers,
That dope
they is
got
not finna go for this.
pop locking in all type of directions. He in here telling on incriminating himself.
Yeah.
There was no statute of limitations. He's not even old enough.
For sure. If they could connect him to what he just said, like I said, they hood is right across the street from each other. You know, they so close, they share the same police. Yeah, that's how close they is. The police go through their hood and then swerve through their hood on the same big circle route. That's how close they hood is. It just bounce out. Boop, doo 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 doo. Just like over there, Five Deuces, anything that's around that area. They enemies, they ops, they go through your hood, they go through your op hoods, and that's how they easily solve cases because it's only a radius. They don't gotta go far. You ever seen the police turn off their car? You know the only time the police turn off their car is when the shift is over. It goes straight to a mechanic. They get service on that car every day. You ever seen y'all ever seen a police car on the side of the road? Yeah, me neither. I seen them on a tow truck. I can't lie. I seen some trucks on the tow truck when all the Mexicans was going back and forth when ICE first came out here. Yeah, I seen them. But as far as the police, a flat, damn, somebody got off. That was a whole lot of shots just right now. Somebody got off. That was a lot of rounds. That was like over 20 rounds. Somebody just got off. And it was fast, like fireworks. It was it was 20 shots. I don't know if y'all heard it. It's real. Like I said, the closer down south you go, the more legal and easy it is to get a blicky. Just go in there looking like a grown man that could buy alcohol. They gonna sell it to you. Dead homies. You know, down south, they be doing so bad for $1. You can go to regular pawn shops and stuff like that. Them small cities and small towns, everybody ain't doing good business. That's why I can't wait to get my money up and my subscribers up. Bro, I'm doing totally different stuff on YouTube. And you know what? The funny part is I could talk for myself. I'ma dress up a little bit different, but it's still kind of hood. And when they see my wicks, they gonna know I ain't the police because I got a tattoo on my face. That's why everybody I ever dealt with in my life, they said, you know what? I knew by the way you talk, you sound kind of educated, this, and that, but you know what I mean? You look a little, I thought you were a little intimidating. But at the same time, I've never seen or worked that where a police was doing undercover with somebody with a tattoo on their face. I never thought about that. It took a white man to tell me that. He was scared of me. I was scared of him. Like, damn, you the police. You the police. And that's what he told me. He was like, man, I know your relatives told me this, and that. Woo, woo. Look, I don't like to meet new people, but I can't lie. Out of everybody that I feel shaky about, you got a tattoo on your face. Police officers don't have, they have tattoos all on the neck, but they don't put them on their face. That's how I knew you weren't the cops. I was like, yeah, for sure, that, for sure, for shit, show, for shit. Hey, if it's as simple as that, we in. In that conversation, when it's direct and straight in front of your face, you know, every time you call him, he ain't worried about you. He'll tell you about other niggas that he was finna do stuff with, and he be like, man, I'd rather sell it to you for less than fuck with those guys. I might even get robbed, maybe even shot. I'll be like, damn, why you even do this as a business? It's the more closer you go down south, the more like you can buy, but they be scared to even sell it to you. It's legal, but they scared to even sell it to you. And then as soon as you can get it, you can slap it in, and then you know anybody in Florida, you don't even have to have a license. You hear what I'm saying? In Florida, you don't even have to have a license to go get a blick. And then carry on you. And you can have it out. No, they got it going right now. They didn't F it up. They got it going on right now. I know people that go out there to pawn shops, to the little gun shows, the gun show trades. I was gonna like I was gonna get to showing Blix like when I do my posts. I did it like 2 times, and then I was like, nah, cause that's like telling. That's like you know what I mean. Remember when Charleston White used to get on live and show all his Blix, and then he stopped doing that because the police be on his ass, even though it was legal. That's why he couldn't keep a page because you in there playing music, holding straps, telling, and then talking about what your skinny ass gonna do with this big ass gun that you show don't look like you can hold. So how you gonna bust it? Charleston White used to be on lives, toting straps bigger than his goddamn body and arms. Charleston White looked like one of them car dealerships. They be selling cars at the car dealership. And they just be like the little hair be fucked up and shit. Like, that's Charleston White. He just look what I can do. Oh, look what I can do. Oh, I got you. Yeah, that's Charleston White. That's what he was doing with them straps. Dead homies. I used to look at him when I was like, when I wasn't even on, I was on YouTube, but I wasn't on YouTube. And I used to look at Charleston White, right? And I ain't gonna lie, before I knew the game and what they do on YouTube, I had no idea. But when I used to see Charleston White with all them blicks, I used to be like, damn, YouTube getting down like that? This nigga used to come out with see-through clips, straps all on the bed. That nigga busting open brand new cases. I'm like, look at this nigga on YouTube. Sheesh. Well, as you see, he never kept a page. But you know where he was going? He was already down south, Texas. Go closer to Florida. You gonna do what you want. That nigga Charleston White used to dance around the house with big ass blicks and talk about what he gonna do to people. Soldier boy, King Von people. Y'all forgot how far Charleston White came to wear them raggedy ass chains around his neck. All them chains around his neck is from being the king of cooning. He was the definition of King Coon. And just like Poetic Flacco, y'all made him famous. Y'all paid attention to him. All he had to say is F your favorite rapper and be willing to get on, just like NBA 2. But the thing about NBA 2 is, I could tell by the way that room look, the way that bed look, you live in your hood. And Hefe, Whack 100 dropped your address. Now all of a sudden you uploading on YouTube like we don't recognize that Venom fake ass shoe signs in the back of your kitchen walls, bruh. Now you got a new background. Whack 100 put your address out, but you say you don't be tripping on social media. When your address got up out there, this ain't social media, huh? It wasn't social media no more, huh? Who you think gave your address? I could tell you. Somebody around Adam 22. That's where you work at, right, bitch? You know when you be off lean, when you be having them heart to hearts with Adam 22 to try to get the job. You know that interview in the back? And you told that nigga exactly where you live? Stupid, stupid young niggas. Still showing niggas where you live, huh? Stupid nigga. Now, my what a weave, young and Hefe, don't matter what the checks say, but if the boys come and play, your ass gonna lay like Frito Lay. Chips everywhere. Boy, it's gonna be so much chocolate milk, bad, thick, chunky oil spilling up out of you. And don't let the internet see you stretched out and a snicker fall out your pocket on the dead homies. I'm going up on you. I'm roasting. So, tread lightly, my boy. You ain't even safe in that park you walked around with to show Whack 100. And you walked in your hood at the park. Can't forget, your bitch ass had that hoodie on. You know your homie in the background said he ain't seen you in a long time. I was listening. I ain't no regular YouTuber. I didn't even crucify you for that. The nigga told you, hey, what's up, man? I ain't seen you in a long time. What does that mean? You gonna be over there. That's why you had that hoodie on. You bitch. You see, there was kings of comedy. Nigga on the West Coast, nigga, I'm king of roasting. Nigga, y'all can't do nothing with me. You niggas is marks. And you know why I can continue to mark you niggas out? Because of your white daddy. Adam 22, that never swung back. Yo daddy is Adam 22 that didn't swing back. and y'all banging the no jumper set. Skip, skip, throw it up, throw it up. A Trey, Hoover, 40 Crip. What? IF, throw it up, skip, skip. Blind, so what? Nobody believe that shit, nigga. You know what y'all remind me of? On the dead homies when I was in prison and all you mark ass niggas was trying to go home, taking that criminal gang anonymous, trying to change y'all life. Just like when they asked me, hey, bud, you want to go? You get some time knocked off? Yeah. How much? Well, it's like about 16 weeks. You get about 2 weeks off. That's why the fake. That's where everybody be telling their sins and shit about the gang shit. Well, really, you get to open up around the brothers. Back up. Open around the brothers. This is what I want to do. Boom. Close my door. I don't want to open up to nobody. Door shut. I ain't going. The fuck you talk about? Criminal, alcoholics, nigga, anonymous, criminal gang prevention. Yeah, I know. I ain't go. I did my time. I did other classes. Art. What else? I did an AA. You ain't had to talk. And I wasn't no alcoholic. That's why I went. Narcotics Anonymous? Hell no, I ain't finna listen to no niggas from the Bay talk about niggas spoons and syringes. Well, the nigga out there, you on drugs. I don't know what you niggas talking about. I ain't going. Just like church. You wanna go to church? Nope. Boom. Why you open my door? Police knew me. Why you open? Bruh, look, Sanchez. I've been here 16 goddamn months in the LA County jail. You know not even crack this dough for no church nothing. We've been going through this for 2 years, nigga. Eyes red. Got the sheets imprinted all on my face. I'm not playing with you waking up like this, like, bruh, you know nobody in here goes to church. Never. Look, I pray every day. I ain't going to church. And I ain't finna play no games by going to church. I pray every day. You don't gotta tell me nothing about. Give me the Bible. I don't need you to read it to me, and then be in there with the Spanish motherfuckers. Sí, Jesús, passing out rosaries. You niggas be up in there looking goofy as hell. Nigga going to the Mexican church, nigga going to Catholic church, nigga just to get rosary, and they in there talking about sí, gracias, sí, motiv, Jesus. Man, y'all burnt the fuck out. I be looking at y'all dumb ass niggas like, yeah, this a new nigga in prison, new nigga in jail. Yeah, he just want to get out and talk to his homeboy in another building. That's why y'all call yourself twins. Yeah, when I walked in there, why was y'all sitting so close and the bench was so long? Why you was sitting hip to hip? Freaky ass niggas. 69 gods. Hey, run for your life. You know them niggas that off the back don't give a fuck about going to jail because they'd rather go to jail and then get off parole so they'll keep going back. I don't know what they talking about neither. That shit sound burnt the fuck out. On GDBD Vice Lord, Blood Crib Hoover, Pyru. These brothers done lost their mind. To go to no jumper, you already lost your mind. You are talking about gang culture in front of, around a white man from New Hampshire. Man, I'm in Georgia. I wouldn't even talk about it with white boys in Georgia. What is wrong with you? You know that's one thing we don't talk about. They might know I am. They don't ask me shit like that. Cause I don't have no conversation with you about that. What do you way out there have to do with me? Way out there. Nathaniel. Nothing. Nada. Zeroach. Nothing. So why would I offer this on your platform? Ay, V. No bueno, my friend. No bueno, my friend. No bueno, my friend. No tengo, way. That's some stupid ass shit you doing. And now, your brother just yerking up, spicing up, windshield glassing up. I don't want to say blood on some brack. That's brutal. But ooh, whiskey. Have I heard the stories of people that used to serve and started to perv? And Hefe, no matter what the check say, I think you might be, like I said at the end of my lives, 4 ring Audi here. Yes, I can stamp that. Mm-hmm. Niggas ain't for you. You ain't forgiving that video. And then that tattoo. Oh, it's guaranteed. Get back. It's for shit show. We gonna play this one more time, but that's why I'm taking so long on this segment. And Hefe, this fame. You know how they tell. You know how they say people get sacrificed. We can't even lie and say, your brother got sacrificed for anything. He did this to himself. Or you. We'll see. We'll see. One more time, y'all. And then we switch into the next subject. I just can't believe he did this. And Hefe, you gotta know you ain't safe, dog. And then you push peace. You know how many Hoovers know where you live? It's mandatory they knew where he lived because he was pushing peace.
Fuck some of that damn was a race rate. Talk to the go. Right here. And my daughter, I couldn't see you. Well, I ain't say it free, and so I did it. Fuck snoopers, bro. And my daughter wanna be why? Because why, nigga? Fuck snoopers, nigga. That's over, all that. I got one out right HK. And then two, yeah, I killed one. Show wherever, nigga. Fuck snoopers, nigga. On my daughter Herbie, nigga, on me.
He and then you just admitted to this, brother.
Fuck snoopers, no. Dead homies, nigga.
And then with your name, a lot of people gonna believe it, even if you was lying. But you got it tatted, so you ain't lying.
That dope Gotti, Charles, pop locking, and all type of direct.
Yep. And then everybody said Stu Boy Blue was a real ninja too. And then people can't believe what he doing now. I can, because I done seen a lot of shit. I can, because I done seen a lot of shit. Here we go with Glorilla. My headline. This is Glorilla going back with her sister, Brozilla, Brorilla. Well, Glorilla just went live like 2-3 hours ago. I got the new video up, but we on live, so I'm doing it again now. But Glorilla, she called her mama and daddy, and they went live on her Brorilla. The brother, the sister brother, something.
Every other month because she couldn't get us to say that you was abusing us. We stayed with you. She was the one going our whole life, but she called the police on you just because she got a whooping. Everybody get a whooping, but we ain't gonna call DCS on our mama because we get whoopings. Yeah, we supposed to get whoopings. You know, y'all used to stand together so strong together when y'all would get a little line and stick to it. Y'all would stand. See, my baby's gonna be together when they grow up.
That sound like a real mama. She don't sound like she would. She sound like a mama with a gang of kids.
But I'm gonna keep praying. Like I said, I don't like y'all being in the public because, like I said, you're gonna do stuff like go work because you still want to. So it ain't no point of like. That's why I ain't want you. My mama begged me to put statements out to take her side, and no, she don't gotta do. The only one that was about it. Mom, you keep doing what you want to do. You keep getting spoiled every month, and you keep working because you want to work because you don't want to lay on your back and beg nobody for nothing. We resigned because the girl told where we were, the hours that we were going, so we had to resign. And it's fine because you don't gotta. How many hours was you working there anyway?
That ain't cool right there.
So you going to work 2
That
hours,
ain't cool right there. She was telling people where her mama worked.
Sure $200 a week. She didn't know we were working at first. And when I couldn't give her the money, I did, and I said, well, I'm working. She said, you working? So that made her think that I was struggling. Mm-hmm. It's cool, ma. You taken care of. You know you can get whatever you want. You don't gotta explain nothing. I let you come on here live on my live so they can hear your side of the story. Cause everybody hearing everybody's side of the story, but mine. Cause I wasn't gonna say nothing. I was just gonna about it. Ma, you can let God deal with it. But what she not finna do was just act like you were just this horrible parent. Okay, yes, we struggle. Everybody struggle. Like, it is what it is. Thank you, Mom, for raising me to be who I am. Thank you for giving me my name and marking me to be blessed to be able to take care of the people who take care of me. And I love you, and I thank you for all your time you spend with us as kids to where I'm in now. I love you, Mom, and you're such a beautiful person.
Beautiful.
I love you too, baby.
She beautiful.
Thank you so much.
She said
That
beautiful.
God deal with it.
Whatever happened in the Woods family ain't none of y'all goddamn business. That's my business. All them my children. Victoria needs her mother. She know better.
You hear him? You hear him though?
Look, you have been outstanding. I could never pay you back for all this. I don't know, out.
You know, that's all that matters. You and my mama taking care of, and I'm happy.
You take damn good care of me.
Thank you, Dad.
You take damn good, man. I ain't got no complaint.
You deserve
I
it.
could never pay you back for all you done for you. Bought me cars, you gave me pies.
All right, now we got that new drop of that respectable rants. I know y'all ain't seen it because y'all been watching me ski. So we finna watch it together. Like I said, ODM Slim, I'm on your stankin' ass. I be seeing what he be doing, man. Once he sees certain people, and he be like, he's really a stat watcher. So if he see your stats or whatever it is that you doing, yes, I'm on your bumper, bruh. So for shift show, ODM Slim, since he see other people shooting at the rim, he brings his mark ass out, and you know, he try to keep up with content with me. He trying to wake up a little earlier and stuff now, but he can suck it slow too. Tell what's her name, Drea the Virgo. Tell her she better keep doing y'all edits, nigga. Y'all gonna keep up with me, nigga, and I'm doing all my edits. You bitch. You're no help gang. That's the best gang you could be from. You know why? Cause I can't talk shit to nobody but the screen when I edit. When I edit and if I put my cameras up where you can see my chickens get bigger and bigger, and then they start making me money bigger and bigger.
The investigation continues into the shooting death of a man in Palmdale. They found that man shot and unresponsive inside, but there was no suspect or weapon.
A man and a woman have been arrested and charged in the slaying.
Chucky neighbor.
In today's video, we're going to be talking about Tiny Shady Blue from the rolling 60s. We're going to break down everything from his cases to how he would lose his life in Palmdale, and 3 people would be arrested. And one of the people arrested would actually end up losing their life in jail. And there would be a few stories already on YouTube about him, but this...
When I first heard this, I think he ran this back before. But Shady Blue, when I heard it, the only one I ever met, Shady Blue, was from Harlem. I never knew, and I'm right across the street from the 6-0s. I never seen them, but I knew the Shady Blue that was like my age. Yeah, that he was from Harlem. We banged it out. See, that's why I said, like, I just gotta remember. I don't remember everybody's names, but I know I got down with a light-skinned Shady Blue. Matter of fact, he was younger than me.
On November 18th of 2014.
He from Harlem.
And they would book him for one
kind of tall too.
But as you can see to the right, the offense dates September 17th of 2014, which would be 2 months before he was even arrested. He would then have to sit in the county jail for about 3 weeks. But on December 4th of 2014, they would allow him to post a $50,000 bail. But unfortunately for Shady Blue, just 5 days after bailing out, they would file a whole different case against him on December 9th of 2014. And they would charge him with 2 counts of burglary. And if you look to the right, the offense dates November 5th of 2014, which would be just a few weeks before he caught that other case. And after sitting in the county jail for 2 days, they would allow him to post another $50,000 bail on December 11th of 2014. So now at this time, he would be a free man on the streets, out on $100,000 worth of bail, and fighting 2 separate burglary cases. He would then stay free for about 8 months fighting these cases, but on August 27th of 2015, he would take a plea deal on the second burglary case, and he would plead no contest on both counts. But on September 22nd of 2015, they would give him a total of 64 months in jail. They would give him 4 years in state prison for count 1, and 16 months in the county jail on count 2 to run consecutive. But luckily for Shady Blue, on that same day of September 22nd of 2015, he would have the first burglary case dismissed. But after doing about 3 years, he would be released in 2018, where he would stay out of trouble for a little bit. But after a few months, he would be arrested again on January 16th of 2019, and they would arrest him for 1 count of felon in possession of a firearm, 1 count of possession of ammunition, and 1 count of possession of bud for sale. And after sitting in the county jail for about 2 weeks, he would post a $165,000 bail on January 31st of 2019. He would then stay free on the streets for a few months fighting this case. But on May 6th of 2019, he would take a plea deal on the felon in possession of a firearm. And on that same day, he would have the bud count dismissed. And 2 months later, on July 10th of 2019, he would have the ammunition count dismissed due to plea negotiations. But on that same day of July 10th of 2019, they would give him 3 years in state prison for being a felon having a firearm. However, he would only have to do half-time, at least a year and a half later, which would be the end of 2020. But unfortunately, just a few months after his release, Tiny Shady Blue would lose his life on March 31st of 2021, and he would lose his life at the age of 24. And he was shot broad daylight on East Palmdale Boulevard in Palmdale. And his cause of death was multiple gunshot wounds.
Everybody always in
The
Palmdale.
investigation continues into the
Always
shooting
outside of
death a
LA.
man in Palmdale. Sheriff's investigators responded. They found that man shot and unresponsive inside, but there was no suspect.
Didn't they try to put this on
A man
Didn't they
and a
try to put
woman
this
have
on
been arrested and
Jap 5?
charged in the slaying.
But just a few hours after the murder, police would make an arrest for the murder. They would arrest a man named Dejon Gray, and they would also arrest a woman named Destiny. And as you can see, the arrest date would be the same exact day that Shady Blue was murdered. And it's alleged that Dejon Gray is actually G2 from the Inglewood family Gangsta Bloods. But Destiny and Dejon would both be charged with 1 count of first-degree murder. And as you can see to the right, the offense date would be the same exact day that Shady Blue was murdered. And don't forget, like we said, they were apprehended just a few hours later. They would both have to sit in the county jail fighting this case. But 6 months after
That mean that
arrest,
shit was
they
on
would make another
camera
arrest on
and the
September
car.
14th of 2021. And they would arrest somebody named Kenneth, and they would charge him with 1 count of murder and 1 count of accessory after the fact. But after sitting in the county jail for about 2 years, Kenneth would be the first one to take his plea deal, and he would have the murder count dismissed due to the plea negotiation, and he would plead no contest to accessory after the fact.
Damn.
And on that same day of January 26th of 2023, they would give Kenneth 3 years in the county jail. And 8 months after that, Destiny would take her plea deal on August 21st of 2023, and she would plead to a lesser count of voluntary manslaughter. And on September 11th of 2023, they would give her 11 years in state prison. And a month after that, Dejon, aka G2 from the Inglewood families, would take his plea deal on October 24th of 2023, and he would plead no contest to murder. But he would have to wait till November 9th of 2023 to be sentenced. And on that same day of November 9th of 2023, which would be the day that he was supposed to be sentenced, he would catch a whole new case while in the county jail.
Damn.
And they would charge him with 1 count of custodial possession of a weapon, and they would add an enhancement on it.
Yeah, he had
However,
a
on that
knife.
same day
He
of
was going through the
November 9th
county
of
jail
2023,
walking with a
They
knife.
would sentence him to 35 years to life in state prison.
Damn.
As you can see, 25 years to life for the crime, plus 10 years for enhancements. And before Dejon, aka G2 from the Inglewood families, could make it to state prison, he would actually lose his life in the county jail a month later. And he would lose his life at the age of 24 at the men's central jail. And they would allege that his death was accidental, and as you can see, they would allege that there would be substances in his bloodstream. And they would say that they found him at 12:28 in the morning, and they say that they found him inside of his cell. And as for Destiny, she's eligible for parole in January of 2029.
He went up in
Kenneth
there.
would actually be a free man as we speak right now. But that right there is going to wrap it up for the story.
I was in there in the county jail when somebody lost their life just like that. And they came up in there with the ron-ron. And this is how I know. Everybody was sniffling. Everybody had sniffles. And everybody was walking around with an eye drop bottle. And when I found out, everybody, I was on the 5,000 floor. Dead homies. I was in like 5,050, 50s, whatever it's like 5,000. I don't know, it's a 5,000 floor. We wasn't no school dorm. Everybody else was school dorm. We was a regular ass dorm. And yeah, people was walking around the dorm with little eye drop bottles. Shaking them up, shaking them up. They be talking to you, shaking them up, shaking them up. And they be like, you want some? I was like, hell nah. They was like, you know what this is? I was like, hell yeah. And they thought I was playing because I had been to the pen before. They didn't know that I wasn't no first time in jail ass nigga. So then they was like, yeah, man, we be getting lit. Woo, this, and that. Next thing you know, you whoever doing it, give him about 30, 40 minutes later, passed out on his bunk, knocked out. You could slap him. He ain't gonna get up. Leaned all over, probably got the, bottle in his pocket and all type of stuff. You kind of smart if you got it in your sock. But there ain't too much robbing going on in there. But I have seen people say, man down, man down, thinking their homie was dead on the Ron Ron. Ron Ron, that's what they call dog food. We call it rah rah. A lot of other places call it dog food. Yeah. And I used to see them just knocked out on a mattress, just fucked up. I don't know, I'm just me. I never was like, yeah, let me try that. Hell no. And then second, if you putting that up your nose all day, what do I look like using something that you use? That's like using your deodorant stick. I don't care if I'm in jail. Nigga, I'm from Inglewood. I don't do that, nigga. Fuck around, have herpes under the arms. No, I don't know you niggas. Oh yeah, you a blood? Cool. I don't know you. But that's what it is. So, that's how I go. And just like I said with Aunt Hefe, ain't no telling what his brother on. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I don't know what it is, but yes, he was on something, and it ain't normal. That's what make it so scary. We gonna watch this King Pill new episode live on
Trying
No
to be a
Jumper.
better man. If you act.
I seen it already, but I wasn't. I was busy, so I couldn't screen record, and I had to just do what I needed to do. But at the same time, I was ready to do it. So here we go. Just in case y'all missed the live.
Just be like, listen, I'm not a gang member anymore. I'm done.
Yeah, King Pill did the most. I made some shorts off of this.
One main one. You feel me?
Sugar Free was the ops for him?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But he did the same thing I did. He left them alone. He stopped hanging out with them.
What's the word with the politickers? Want to join the gang? Got to slide first. Blood laid his
I
flag
do
down.
not like his
After
voice.
30 plus years on this earth, Mark is finally finding himself.
Yep.
He found the hood.
He said,
later
put
on
it in
his
their
life
eyes.
Anyway. He ain't got no family ties to the 4, 5, 6 power rules. And he feel like he doing all the work just for their benefit. He tapped in with the police, now leave it to him. Off-duty officers ready to fire your ass up. Blood said he feel like 50 Cent on this run. He up there finna pop out that vest and wearing styrofoam silver. One of his big homies from the islands wasn't feeling them denouncing the section. Had to breathe on Blood.
You said NY bad?
For trying to be a better man.
Oh.
If you ask me, he could have had a balance, but he like, nah, I can't do that. Something ain't right. So he done repping the hood. Only fatherhood. I think they told Blood report to the set for his put
I
on.
do not like his
Nobody
voice.
asked about that though. Looney Roo ain't playing with Blood.
That's one person I was wondering about because that's one of the people I met through you. Are you guys cool or
What, Flame?
Yeah.
I mean, shit. As far as I know, I hit him up. I told him I liked this Cam Capone interview he recently
I'll be right
did.
back,
I
y'all.
thought he had a lot of good positive energy in that shit. You feel me? He said thanks, but at the end of the day, I dropped my flag and I said some shit that I was on my Charleston white tip, and motherfuckers ain't feeling it. So if you ain't feeling it, you ain't feeling it. I really don't give a fuck. Like I said, I'm my own man, gang. I can't be like, oh, he might not like me anymore. I really don't give a fuck. I live in a big, nice crib. I got my kids with me. I got bad bitches I can invite over any fucking time. I'm rocking with Adam 22 again. I got motherfuckers paying me to catch fades just to fight Lil Fat Nutty. And man, I'm living lovely. Shout out to my top tier security crew out there. Yeah, high guard, top shooters.
Sugar Free was the ops for him?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But he did the same thing I did. He left them alone. He stopped hanging out with them.
Oh, okay.
But
now he's able to enjoy. I'd rather give you my bitch in peace.
Man, listen to this. Hey, listen to this, y'all, on some real shit, gang. When I was doing all this negativity shit in the Pomona, bro, I swear to God on my life, the ops that Sugar Free used to be from, they called in and tried to do a peace treaty. The young niggas that I had in my videos and shit said, fuck a peace treaty. Because I told them they going to try to do some shit, and when your guard get down, and they going to try to probably attack later, so we didn't do the peace treaty shit. But like at the end of the day, bro, I'm not beefing with nobody. If y'all mad about anything, contact my manager and get in the ring.
How does Baby Dink feel?
Baby Dink.
How does Baby Dink
Dink is my little bro. I've been knowing him since he was 12 years old.
Right.
And he don't feel no type of way. You feel me?
Right.
Baby Dink is Baby Dink, man. I ain't gonna say nothing bad.
Protect Baby Dink at all costs, all right? On some real shit though, Pill, what was like the catalyst for you making like this very bold declaration? I'm dropping my flag. Like what made you? Because regardless of your past, we just did a hood vlog less than a year ago.
I'm gonna tell y'all, this what really made me do that shit. At first I was lying, I was saying my PO said that, all that. But really what happened for real, is when Adam stopped f***ing with me, I fired my manager, and I stopped f***ing with Cam Capone. But everybody didn't know that. Everybody think like, oh, the manager stopped f***ing with me, Cam Capone stopped f***ing with me. I stopped f***ing with them. I was going through a little crisis. I was moving house to house, you feel me? Adam talked about it. My kids was eating cigarette butts. I was f***ed up, man. I was a black bum. I was mad. But anyway, but on some serious shit. When all that shit happened, and I lost all my pages and shit, it was like everybody kind of like dwindled away. Like, you know what I'm saying? When I lost my page, made a new page, and motherfuckers wasn't sharing my shit, I'm like, damn, gang, it's like, why the f would I be putting all this hard work and dedication? So, because I know I'm going to get back on top again. Nobody else go every day like me on the West. I don't know about other states, but nobody else is getting on this motherfucker cranking up every fucking day like me, bro. You feel me? So I'm like, shit, bro, once I get back to the top, I'm cutting everybody off, bro. I'm an asset, and everybody not finna have access. You feel me? I'm finna really focus. I'm trying to build a tiny house on some acres for my kids. That's why I really salute him right here. Like, even though we you know what I'm saying, started off on some trolling shit, we was getting into it with each other. At the end of the day, I respect him as a man. You feel me? Because he be raising his kids, and shit, he be coming in for the fades. He can chill right here talking to me, and we still gonna go in there and have a real fade. You know what I'm saying? Other motherfuckers don't understand that shit. But as far as the dropping the flag shit, it was it was a situation, right? Where, bam, I fired the manager nigga I had, and I put one of my partners in position, like saying he was my manager, just on some like, you my little bro from the set. I'ma just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nigga, I go talk to this nigga one day, he like, oh yeah, I was talking to Steph. I'm like, you talking to my old manager? Like, you talking to my old manager for working with him?
Right,
and I know how
to be a manager though, right?
Nah, bro, I know how Steph is. Steph is very manipulative. He'll try to get in good with, you know what I'm saying? Like some freaky shit, bro. I'm like, so that made me look at shit different. And then from the beginning, when I first came back to the hood, y'all gotta understand, I stopped going around the hood when I had my first kid. I got out of prison 2023. I stayed around the hood till 2017. You feel me? When I had my first kid, I was like, you know what? I had to monitor and shit. I'm like, I'm finna start getting money and shit. This shit. Bam, got on. But so long story short, gang, when I came back, did the slide first shit, remember it was some viral shit going on the internet after, and it was like, oh, some little kids were saying, oh, he paid us for features. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like some little bullshit. Like, it's just being real negative shit, gang. So I'm just like, bro, if I gotta be putting all this work in, why the f am I about to be like, you know what I'm saying? Bro, I'm finna reap the benefits of this shit by myself, gang.
But a lot of people like stop hanging out with the dudes that they came up around, but then still say that they're from the hood that they're originally from. Even
Yeah,
if
you
they're not,
is.
like,
You don't got to put down the flag,
day-to-day
nigga.
basis. Why did you want to make it so?
Like, why would I say I
definitive
put
and just
down
be
the
like,
flag
well,
and I
I'm
got
not a
people in
gang
the
member
dirt?
anymore. I'm
Like,
done.
You
come
know
on,
what?
man.
Honestly, because
You
I
playing
wanted to like
games. You
show,
wasn't
I
really
wanted
with
to
it.
show like other.
You
I ain't
playing.
gonna really say the kids because it's not really even just the kids. It's like grown men that be afraid to do the shit that I'm doing. You feel me? I want to show motherfuckers like, nigga, I ain't.
You know what I'm afraid of doing? What he did? Getting put on a Pyru hood in prison. Brother, you know prison is full of people that didn't make the right decisions. King Pill, everybody you was in there with, huh? All the homies, they told you that was innocent, huh? And you believe they ass, huh? Stupid, goofy, fat boy. You was a grown man, King Pill, when you chose to be from 456. And you mean to tell me you made this glorious change and now you put down the flag and now you're a boxer. And then if Diddy was out and he endorsed you, you would get Diddy-fied at a Diddy party, huh? Clout a motherfucker. Clout is a motherfucker. I know how you get down.
Scared. I'm my own fucking
You
man.
get put on in prison.
It is what it is.
You
If
liable to
niggas got
do
a problem,
anything.
they can come handle it. You can get in the ring just like this nigga finna get in the ring. If you got a problem, you feel me? But shit, if you don't, then you don't. But I did.
Tell me his arms don't look like ham hocks. Tell me his arms don't look like, you know that bacon grease when you done cooking on the bottom of the skillet that be there when it's just like, you know, when you get all the bacon off the skillet and then it's that grease that get cold because you turn the fire off and it be caked up at the bottom of the pan. Oh, greasy link ass nigga. That nigga that nigga arms look like overbust hot links on a barbecue pit. That nigga arm look like a cow when they strip the skin off and they feed it to dogs and you can see all the lumpity rumps. This nigga King Pill arms look like a popcorn bag, just lumpy and puffy and all kind of disorientated. This nigga King Pill look like his blood bubble like sodas when you pop them to drink. It just bubble, like just so many blood clots just running through there like ants. King Pill, you done transformed robot in disguise. You done been a Crip, a Blood, a Hoover, a GDBD, and a Vice Lord. If you see this live with Key Pill, you play this song in the background. I wish that I could have this moment for life. For life. For life. But in this moment, I just feel so alive. Alive. I could have this moment. I could have this moment. I could have this moment. Now to the bow, 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 drop that to your knees. Man, tell me about that boy. The way that nigga be active, just like a movie. You know how they be having them scary sounds when they just walking in them rooms? And you know something to be around that door by the music? That is his soundtrack for that moment on YouTube. No jumper. Hey, and then on the live, even your boy Adam 22 said, it sure is a show lot of police that came, security that came with you to no jumper. He said, yeah. I just roll with it all the time. Cause you know, Whack 100 will backdoor your fat ass. He's smart. He been there before. You know who gave him that security? 1111. You say, why would they sit? They want to make sure King Pill get in that ring safely, along with his promotions. They insurance. They got farmers insurance. Or Geico. Or something. They save 15% by switching to Geico. Nigga, you look like a fat Geico. They switched to you. They was fucking with Bosco. 1111 started with Bosco. Now, you finna make your entrance. I wish that I could have this moment for life. I could have this moment. I could have this moment. Yeah, that nigga did that. Hey, King Pill. Whatever it is, you might not got it, but you know how to make all the spots hit. You yelled out 50-11 names on No Jumper today. I know you was trying to get your money. You even called out Sauce Walker and tried to say he ain't a real blood. You know how much money Sauce Walker got to be fighting a king fresh out of jail? Bro, you still got you still got a son. You still got that white line around your ankle with that ankle monitor on. Remember how happy 4Extra was when you got the ankle monitor, the ank mank? we gonna use 4Extra words. The ank mank. You still got the ank mank on, and you gonna have it on in the boxing ring. Y'all forgot. I didn't. Then had the nerve to say, "Yeah, I lied. I was just bullshitting y'all when I said my probation officer said I had to, if I go fight, I have to say I stopped banging. Nigga, I said that as soon as it came out your lips. Nigga, you a goddamn lie. Nigga, I've been on probation parole 100 million times. Nigga, if they find out you finna go box for some money and that's your living, they ain't finna say, oh, you doing it for gang banging? They ain't even finna ask you that. You's a bitch. And then the only real niggas that I know, they don't be lying like hoes. You gotta lie to make it. That's why I can't fuck with you or Whack 100. And you apologize to Whack 100? Your exact words was, and I apologize, Whack, because people was getting in my head. A grown man telling the world at 30-something years old that another grown man got in your head, and then you want me to believe you a good dad? How is somebody getting in your head and you have a teenage son? Arsenio Hall, take it back to you one time. Things that make you say, your friends are getting in your head, but you're a father, and now you want to press the father button, and I want to do this for my kids. That's why I let this buffoonery continue. That's your boy. It ain't my boy.
Shit, if you don't, then you don't. But at the end of the day, I'm my own man, bro, and I'm standing on that shit, and I want to lead by example. Why the fuck would I keep getting on here talking about on power rule, on bloods, when I'm not living that kind of lifestyle? Nigga, I'm at the crib shaking up bottles, giving bottles to my daughter, changing diapers and shit. Why the fuck be on this motherfucker pretending? You feel me? Why get on here pretending? Nigga, just keep the shit real. I ain't on that shit no more. Anybody got a problem, come get up on it, nigga. Blood, crib, power rule, anybody can get it, nigga. I'm the real EBK, nigga. What's happening?
Oh shit.
Yeah, let's just get it in.
Have any of your homies expressed, like,
No,
being upset, or
they haven't.
One
they haven't, bro.
You feel me? And he an older homie, you feel me? And at first it was like, he didn't really say shit when I said the dropping the flag shit. But when I got on there and was like, motherfuckers going to jail playing with me, you feel me? That's when he kind of like act like he got mad about some shit. You know what I'm saying? Because really what I'm saying is, nigga, I move around with police escort. Nigga want to try some shit because I be getting into it with a lot of niggas that's freaky. They don't care about going to jail. They like,
you freaky. You did the carrot.
They like getting in the ass.
You want to do the carrot or nah? I remember that.
So I just want to let them know that
You nigga weird.
with me, you going for the long run. You going for the long run, bitch. I got the police outside with the pistols right now ready to kill you. So long story short, gang.
You thought we might have been setting you up here?
Nah. It's just motherfuckers might be outside, gang.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a real fucking trophy. I got to move like 50 Cent did back in the past.
But nobody even knows you're here right now.
I don't give a fuck. It's a few people know, gang.
It's a few people know, like Whack 100 know you there. Whack 100 knows you're there. Facts.
Oh, I don't know who they crib, so I don't know shit.
You guys are the only street gang oriented, like, fade that's on this card?
Yeah, right now it's a few other fades, but we the most known.
Okay. I believe we the headliner.
Definitely the headliner for sure.
This nigga had to speak up for Nutty. We the most known. King Pill, nobody know you like that. Shut your ass up.
For sure.
But you know he needs security from shit like vegetables and lettuce. And
They talking about all the security he got there.
Watermelon and shit like that.
We have to protect King Pill's butthole.
Everything was just all bad for Pillion Fancy Pants a few months ago. The wave changed quick. Nip said, "We gonna see who's swimming naked when the tide come in." He wasn't prepared for the success coming his way the first
We
time
finna watch the
around.
real one.
Like Lush told him. Are you
We
ready,
finna watch the
man?
real one.
You might be bigger than ever now.
We gonna
You're
watch
still
how King
starting.
Pill look like he just woke up to get to the show. Look at his eyes. It look like he just got out the bed. Look at him.
You're trying to hide. They make you do squats, push-ups to like basically show that you're in good health. So I mean,
He wouldn't have passed that one.
I don't know how official 11/11 is. I don't know if they necessarily do all this stuff.
I don't know if they go to that extent.
Yeah.
Look, the only test that's gonna be passed is February 12th.
Okay, we're
All right.
there. Test the heart.
You know, Troll 2 was good, but this about to be Troll 3.
So, was there a specific reason other than like, okay, I know that you are an artist. I know you got a really interesting story and past, and a lot of people know about that. But like, what made you specifically want to fight Pill? Was there something that he had done or said that?
Yeah, he was doing a lot of dissing and making it seem like a lot of people scared of him and shit like that. And I just couldn't fathom it no longer. You know what I'm saying? I was just tired of it, man. Like when you're sitting in the steam room for so long, you just tired of the damn steam and shit.
So you're just looking at your Instagram feed and just seeing him and just getting annoyed.
Yeah, man, it was just like,
He on the couch fart looking at me. Hey, but keep it real though, y'all. So look, this the truth, man. He seen me going that 4 extras hard. Once you gave me the opportunity to really say I'm finna 4 extras up, he was mad as a motherfucker on the couch. He inboxing me every day. Oh, you nigga, I'm gonna kick your ass. So finally,
shout out to 4 extras.
when Bosco said he ain't want it, I said, you know what? Adam gave me a opportunity when I was trolling. I'm gonna give this fat dude. Hey, I feel like it's like a little version of me, a little fat man at his house talking shit.
That's Big Bro?
Oh, hell no. That's my stepson.
So I said, I'm gonna give him an opportunity,
That's
man.
my stepson.
And I want the big dude to fight, like similar to 4
Look,
extras.
when you got your own kids, right, you be a little bit more lenient with them because you be like, all right, you doing some shit I was probably doing. But then when you got them step kids, you be like, all right, move.
They get drop kicks. They get drop
He
kicks.
do shit he never did. He kicked
You know what I'm saying? It's my stepson, man. So I gotta show him, you know what I mean? It's a wrap.
But where are you from exactly?
I'm from Sacramento.
Okay.
That's on my birth certificate.
Okay.
I was raised in Sacramento, back and forth as a kid in LA. I'm probably the only Sacramento nigga, right, that got probably the biggest LA ties, bro.
Okay, so you're tapped in out here.
Yeah, I lived here, bro. I got family from here, bro. I got grandparents that own shit out here.
But you don't beef with where he's from?
Nah.
Or where he was from?
Yeah,
You drop your flag or what?
I'm not a gangbanger.
You know we gotta get it.
I'm not a gangbanger. I'm a trophy. I'm an asset, man. I'm a civilian. You know what I mean? I keep shooters around me. Paid shooters. That's it.
I'm beefing with his tendencies. That's it.
Beefing with his tendencies.
What are his tendencies? Gay stuff? Is that what
He
you're
like
getting at?
that type of shit.
That for sure.
That's his favorite.
I can't get into that at all. You know what I'm saying? I can't. In the cosplay, you see how he came up here looking like a 500 cent?
He can't look like a truck driver.
I mean, is this actually bulletproof?
Oh yeah, that's him.
Wow,
Stab-proof,
He
bulletproof.
can't breathe. He got the oxygen tank right outside the
He
door.
got the plumber body, the top big toe with the little small ass crack hanging out.
Right.
I'm not losing to that. He got little legs. That's where the bone
But
come
when you
from.
first told me about this fight, you said I'm fighting a 300-pound crip.
Yeah, he's 330 pounds. I gotta get somebody that's big like 4 extras, gang. I can't come in here trying to fight somebody that's half the 4 extra size.
We're actually gonna have to drink a lot of Kool-Aid to be as big as him, though. Let's be real.
Right. He not that
But check this out. Let's be
Hey, what's the deal? What's the deal, man?
My 330 on me is not
Man,
the
let's
same
arm
as
wrestle
330
right now,
on him.
nigga. I bet you I'm stronger than you right now.
Bro, I don't even know.
I like that.
What are you talking about?
I like that.
Oh, hell
Hell
Rich who?
All right. We gotta get that mic out the way if y'all want arm wrestle. Yeah.
So, your wig, I can just feel your little fat arm. Let's go. Go, Adam, let me know.
Go. Oh, okay.
Come on, fat man. Stop holding. Oh, easy. Left. Let's go with the left.
Now on February 12th,
I swear he think he know me. That's why your ass. That's why his ass got blocked. He like run my fade. I don't even know you, bruh. Like stop trolling. Go get a real life. I won't even say a job. Just get a life, bro. You're here trolling me like you know me. This nigga said, stop running. Run the fade. Run where? I don't even know you.
This might be Jason Love.
I gotta give him confidence going into the fight. You know what I'm saying?
You're loving Jason?
That's it. I gotta give him confidence going into the fight. Look, Muhammad Ali.
Nah. But Muhammad Ali was knocking niggas out.
Hey, nigga.
And Mayweather, too, for sure.
That's like when Mike was on. It's all part of the plan. It's all part of the plan.
All these years, I don't think we ever had arm wrestling on the podcast. 10 years in. Never did.
Hey, tell me King Peel arms don't look like this. Come on, gang. You gotta hit that like button. You gotta hit that subscribe button. Tell me King Peel arms ain't roly and lumpy just like this, man. I got the props.
It's chess, not checkers.
You know what's crazy? I never really realized the full extent. Like, no Didiano, you guys huge arms.
Oh yeah, they there.
Like,
strong.
It's hard to tell what percentage of it is muscle versus fat.
for sure, for sure.
Fat, man. I used to be buff as... It's just I be having these your kids.
Look at King Peel arm. Look. This is a close up. Damn, those some huge arms. This is King Peel. Yeah, I be working out. Hell yeah, I be putting niggas on their ass. I run all the things. Shit, nigga don't want no problem with me. Look at King Peel arm, for real. This King Peel arm. I knock niggas out. Who else would have get in? Shit. On Blood, Crip, Pyru, GD, BD, Vice Lord.
Yeah, if you were an accessory to the carroting, you're basically just as bad as the guy who shoved it in there.
Accessory to S.A.
We bringing that shit back, y'all. February 12th, we bringing it back. I'm gonna have a carrot in my drawers.
There's a reason that podcasters can turn any topic into an episode. Just like there's a reason Morgan & Morgan is America's largest injury law firm.
Oh no, they didn't. This nigga turned into a real commercial inside a commercial. I ain't going for this, man. This nigga getting money for that though. I ain't gonna lie.
The kind of carrots that they have in the county, it's like a lot less aggressive. It's like a meat finger.
Speaking on the fighting and everything, Adam, after I wipe him out February 12th, would you like me to get that back fade for you?
With Jason Love?
Yeah.
I love that idea.
Yeah.
Because he's allegedly, according to Wack, he's kind of like Duck and Blueface.
Really?
Oh,
Which honestly is not a bad idea.
Understandable.
He said
Blueface
understandable.
will probably give him a mean swallow. But
He
the
said
thing about Blueface,
understandable.
he's like 210.
Understandable.
He gained 50 pounds in like the
Understandable.
last year, so him being a heavyweight is
That's how Lush said. Understandable.
Blueface's last fight was at 150 pounds.
I can tell he doesn't want to fight him. It's understandable.
230. So to me, I thought it would be a good fight, but I don't know if
Y'all
Jason
really
Love-
talk to a dude like this with a voice like that don't he sound like an AI voice. That's understandable.
Blueface, whatever his name was when he was in jail. He had a different name.
His voice damn near as bad as political street views. Like, come on, bro. That's understandable. You would really talk to somebody that sound like they off the movies. Like he sound like the boy off of what's that movie? Little Rascals. The nigga with the frog voice. That's understandable. You remember that motherfucker on Rascals with them thick ass glasses and his hair went down to his motherfucking shit? He like, yeah. We hate those girls. He-Man woman hater club. Yeah, that's understandable. That's Lush. He grew up. That's understandable. That's Lush. He was on Little Rascals. He grew up. That's understandable.
You know, look, the
second in LA, bro. We connected.
Got him, coach.
California.
It seems like Blueface got more respect for her than the average hoe that he'd be hanging around because he's making out with her in the video.
They can't do nothing with me, gang. They can't do nothing with me. This shit is natural. You know how natural this shit is? That's why I said I have 5 brothers and sisters. It's 5 of us total. Man, ain't no roasting me, nigga. You got me fucked up. I will think of a joke nobody said. That's understandable. Oh, little rascals grew up. Hey, you know Adam 22 was in the He-Man Woman Haters Club too. He was one of them little rascals. Hey, now, I didn't want to do it to King Peel, but when he got them dreads in his head, ain't he a little grew up buckwheat? Grew up after Buckwheat was on Little Rascals. That's when he got that bread, and he started eating a little better. Look at little Buckwheat. That's understandable.
You said that in that interview, and people from your neighborhood were upset about it.
Look, No Jumper is the Little Rascals Club. All the boys there, no girls. It's always a gang of boys, no girls.
I don't think they could pay me to admit that, because I feel like the hood hopping thing, especially given that nobody knew that or was saying that about you, it's kind of wild to throw that out there.
Cause look, I'm so fucking aggressive, Adam. Ain't nobody gonna ever get on here and try to talk bad about me. You see, ain't nobody been saying shit. And nobody would have ever got on there and said, oh, he got put on in prison. Oh, he used to be a crib. I'm so aggressive, they know I would have pulled up and slid first.
Ooh.
That's why. We did a whole hood fight.
That's understandable.
They know I was just a scary Freddy Krueger Nightmare on Elm Street type nigga. You feel me? I changed my life for my kids. For my kids, I had a son.
Go to sleep,
I thought I was
champ.
gonna have a daughter. The people at the
What
place
you watching
said
me
I have a
for?
daughter.
Go to
I
sleep.
said, oh, I'm going back to the hood.
Go to sleep.
Then I went back again. They said it's a boy. I said, oh.
Wait, well, this was when? When you had the boy?
In 2017.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Shout out to the people with kids that take care of their kids, man.
That's what it's all about. Fuck them streets, man, for sure. I ain't saying
King Peel. Now riddle me this, fat boy. Tire, Michelin tire body having ass. BBL, like finesse 2 times. Why is you talking about all this taking care of your kids and you're just fresh out the pen? You can't take care of your kids when you in the pen. You're asking your bitch for money. You was taking money from the kids. That's why you got to catch all these faves, get that money back. Because you know your goofy ass came out talking about we was a gang member. When you went in there, you didn't gang bang. I know. Tell the real story. Your son probably asked you, Dad, you're a gang member now? Shut your sweet ass up.
the streets like that, but ain't nothing coming before your kids. All these niggas be trying to act like they gangsters. They hanging out with no guns. They hanging out. They running from the police when they see them. It's just all in your imagination. Grow the fuck up. You see how Whack 100 going to his hood?
Look, King Peel. Whatever electric machine you got plugged up to before you came to No Jumper, talking loud as a bitch. God damn, nigga. Take one of them Energizer batteries out your back, nigga, because you supercharged. Gang, why the fuck is you talking so goddamn loud? Look, stop sticking that Tesla charger truck plug up your bunghole to get a charge before you go to No Jumper. That's for cars, not for people. Let's continue.
Fat Hefe going to walking around. Grow the fuck up. Take your fat ass back in the house and raise your kids.
Hefe mad at me for patching it up with him? Did you feel the vibe of the punch?
You see how this whole show, they didn't talk about Aunt Hefe brother crashing out on the Hoovers. Let's continue. They had hours to talk about it, but they forgot about it, huh? Yeah, tell me about it.
They was scared. I seen them. I don't think he'd feel like a super type of way about it, but I wouldn't say he's psyched per se. You know, if I had to guess, I can't speak for him.
He shouldn't care, because who the f cares?
I don't think he really
You and Aunt Hefe's beef is like some internet shit anyway.
Hey, look, no, it's not. Well, to me, look, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I like Fat Hefe, you feel me? I watch his content and shit. You know what I'm saying? I remember you asked me back in the past would I fight him. But when I was looking at him, I'm thinking he like 45 years old or something. I didn't know he was close to my age. Just me being honest, you feel me? You know, when he's taking, sometimes he got different looks. Like if he take his face hairs off, he look like a fat little Nigerian man. Or sometimes he look like a Belizean boy. I don't know what's going on. So I didn't know he was close to my age. So I was like, no, why would I fight an old ass man? But then I figured it out. But long story short, I ain't got no problems with the dude. You know what I'm saying? Sporty face. That's the motherfucker who was scary as a mother. Oh, so how did you guys end up patching that up, Adam? I thought I'll never see him around here. Yeah, I'm gonna you up when I see you, sporty face. Oh, 40 face. You look 40 in the face, you old ass man. 40 faces, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna him over. You see how he called me out. What type of motherfucker admit you got called out, but didn't take the face? You didn't accept the challenge. I think Spody Face might got some squabbles. By the way,
he has expressed interest in boxing repeatedly.
Yeah, let's do it.
So that might really be an option.
Yeah, let's do it.
I don't know if you're getting any more fights out of the
man, this little fat dude, man, he was over there just shaking. Did y'all just see how he was shaking like that? He started popping it like a stripper. He started shaking ass.
That's what he gonna do on the 12th.
I gotta see it.
We just gonna see. And they said they got a private booth for you, private little shit for you. If you wanna go, they got your whole section. You got a security guard like I got. They come in 4 or 5 deep anyway.
Okay.
There's a cubicle available.
Just make sure you stay in the light.
All right.
Because he gonna have a bad night.
Man, I'm telling you, I'm nice with these hands.
They need to have
I fight better than I rap. Imagine that.
A camera just trained on my face like I'm Taylor Swift the whole game.
That ain't really saying a lot.
Yeah. Man, I fight better than I rap.
That's not really saying a lot. Yeah. That's not really saying a lot at all.
And I swing first.
Spody face ducking the phone call.
Yeah, he ducking. You know I'm here right now.
Oh, I was at school, Adam. I was just trying to learn how to be a plumber like Aaron the plumber.
Shut the fuck up. Y'all don't like Sporty Face, gang.
You seem like you sweating after that.
He be trying to talk like he doing this positive shit. Then he be doing a little negative shit. Now, he be doing negative shit, too. But he be, like, trying to mix the shit up. Still trying to wear little gangbanging hats. Like, bro, if you gonna be that all the way. You feel me? I don't know. I don't be feeling him, bro. We need to take it to another level. He thought I'd never come up here again, so he was ducking me. I made a whole post calling him out. And then you go to my other post and you say some shit about my rap. You put a trash can. I'm like, come on, gang. We're not finna play these games. Is it take the fade for your cousin? Because your cousin turned it down first, nigga. So take it for your cousin, nigga. Yeah. I ran your cousin off for no jumper, nigga. You next. You next, nigga. Yeah, you want to come up here eating Cracker Jacks? Y'all want to be up here snacking? Fat ass over there asleep? You know what I'm saying? Eating chips and shit? Get the fuck out of here. Y'all boring as I'll fuck y'all up. Yeah, what's happening? Ooh, I'm feeling hype now. Ooh, I can't wait to get my... I can't wait to get in the ring.
You just need to breathe.
Man, we can get in the ring. That's what I like to do.
You just need to breathe.
Let's get in the ring like we getting married.
Wow.
That's what I like to do.
The option is out there. I hope Spody Face don't take on the attitude of like, oh, he's too disrespectful. I dislike him too much because that's what 4 Extra basically was.
You know they try to do the back though, right?
He's a crackhead.
The whole time they calling Spody Face. Spody Face wasn't answering the phone. Watch.
Those are all reasons why you should want to fight someone.
I think as intelligent of a guy as Spody Face is, there's no way he would understand that this would be in his best interest if he wants to do what he's expressed wanting to do and hop in the ring. Great opportunity to fight the winner of this fight.
So how much was on the table for that fight? The 4 extras and 500.
I mean, it never really got like worked out fully, but we were talking about like pretty significant amounts of money. I feel like
on the table potentially it could have been up to 50 grand per, but there was nothing that was actually gotten to that point in the negotiation.
But now, after all that ducking, 4 Extra wants to fight me now. Like, he called Wack and said that he really actually wants to do it, which I feel like I have to do it because I challenged him. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think that he was actually gonna take the challenge, but if he's open to it, I gotta actually do it. So
I'm not gonna lie, Adam. You kind of set yourself
gonna get
up
whooped
with that
out.
one, man.
Yeah.
When Jason Love hits
He
you,
gonna
that's
get
it for
whooped
you.
out.
You're just like, all right, I'll be back.
Yeah. But there's the thing with 4 Extra is he's only got half that power because he only got
But
one hand.
still, you gonna get whooped out.
You gonna swing
That's
this
even
time?
better.
I mean, I feel like if
He
me and
ain't gonna
Jason
swing
Love
back.
fought again and I was able to amputee one of his arms, that I would have a much better chance.
Would you do like the strategic thing and like go after his injury essentially. Like,
but I feel like it's gonna be bandaged up and
it don't
protected
matter
so much that.
Well, so I chat GPT this actually. So there will be if he were to get into an altercation right now with that hand,
Yeah.
Whatever damage it causes aside, he would sustain permanent nerve damage. He's still healing. It'll be like within another 4 to 5 months to a year where he'll be straight. And like then he might be able to whoop your ass with that. You won't even be able to exploit the injury.
Stop
Yeah,
it.
a couple years
Stop
out,
it.
it's gonna harden and it's gonna be like like a turtle
The
shell
whole
type of his
backstory,
arm,
too.
which he
Just
maybe
tell
could
the
actually
story.
at least defend with.
He give you a
Whereas
whole
I feel like right
backstory.
now, I actually feel like right now it seems unlikely that they're even gonna like allow him to fight, given that I think he has metal in there. It's still probably like very painful.
Yeah, it's still healing. Like for example, like when I fought Suspect, if I would have known that his shoulder was damaged, I would have gone right for them.
Hold on, when did that happen?
It happened like a year and a half ago.
Legendary.
Yeah.
Lush got knocked down like 3-4 times.
Yeah, you knocked me down like 3-4 times.
Oh man, still tried.
Like a 5-second clip from it came out online of Suspect just sort of like, bow, and then Lush.
They got the little knockdown punch. You feel me? Where you see me? I'm surprised you couldn't see stars in the clip, but I seen stars.
So is he gonna do that to DC Baby Draco or what?
Well, no, D-Mac. So D-Mac, while we did the sit down with Nutty the other day, D-Mac happened to be in the building too, and he was like, I need that with Sus. What's happening? I think Sus right now is more focused on his legal situations and shit that he's dealing with. But when the time is right, if the business is correct, I'm sure he might be open to it.
I would be happy to shepherd D-Mac into the boxing game as well. We could probably get him a fight. That'd
So
be fire.
what did you and Almighty get into it about, if you don't mind me asking?
Just because that's my young partner, and I said some shit like when we were arguing on air. That was fake.
Like a bad accusation.
Yeah, like, I was like, you know how like sometimes we argue. So
We don't know what you're talking about, Lush. We don't know.
I put a fade word.
You got to put some adjectives with that, bruh.
Oh shit, boy.
That's not
Some
fake.
verbs, some pronouns.
Let me tell y'all something about these people, bro. Look, like just how he fought you, but didn't fight the dude that pulled up to his dad crib. Just like 4 extras didn't want to fight me, but now you want to fight Adam after seeing Adam fight. Just like Spody Face turned down my fade, but he was just trying to fight PC Baby Draco. All this shit be selective. With me, I don't select. I go for anybody who say they want it. These motherfuckers want to watch you fight first. Now he felt confident fighting with Adam because he seen Adam lose the fight with Jason Love. You feel me? What? Now I'm saying that's the same shit you do in the county. I told y'all I seen 4 extras in the penitentiary. I walked inside the building. I'm looking at shit. He head down. Nigga, I know what the fuck I'm telling y'all, gang. These niggas is selective. He was just in the county jail before he lost his hand fighting somebody with a disabled arm. That's selective shit, bro.
Yeah, I remember that. They did say that. They said in the county jail he did fight somebody that had a fucked up arm on my mama.
Karma is real.
I'm the fade god. I'm with the fade god. I wake up every day with the fade god.
The fireworks came and turned him into baby T-Rail.
Man, T-Relly. Little T-Relly.
No comment, man.
Awesome real shit though, Pill. What was like the catalyst for you making like this very bold declaration? I'm dropping my flag. Like what made you? Because regardless of your past, we just did a hood vlog less than a year ago.
I'm gonna tell y'all, this what really made me do that shit. At first I was lying, I was saying my PO said that, all that. But really what happened for real, is when Adam stopped f***ing with me, I fired my manager, and I stopped f***ing with Cam Capone. But everybody didn't know that. Everybody think like, oh, the manager stopped f***ing with me, Cam Capone stopped f***ing with me. I stopped f***ing with them. I was going through a little crisis. I was moving house to house, you feel me? Adam talked about it. My kids was eating cigarette butts. I was f***ed up, man. I was a black mom. I was mad. But anyway, but on some serious shit. When all that shit happened, and I lost all my pages and shit, it was like everybody kind of like dwindled away. Like, you know what I'm saying? When I lost my page, made a new page. and motherfuckers wasn't sharing my shit. I'm like, damn, gang, it's like, why the f would I be putting all this hard work and dedication? So, cause I know I'm gonna get back on top again. Nobody else go every day like me on the West. I don't know about other states, but nobody else is getting on this motherfucker, cranking up every fucking day like me, bro. You feel me? So I'm like, shit, bro, once I get back to the top, I'm cutting everybody off, bro.
So what about
I'm
me?
an asset, and
I
everybody
be
else
on
finna
this
have
every day.
access, you feel me?
I be on this every day, King Pill. What you talking about? You ain't the only one on the West Coast. You heard me say that first. You're watching me right now.
You know what I'm saying?
Probably
Started off
watching
on
me
some
right
trolling
now.
shit. We was getting into it with each other.
You'll never say
At
it
the end
though.
of the day, I respect him as a man, you feel me? Because he be raising his kids and shit. He be coming in for the fades. He can chill right here talking to me, and we still gonna go in there and have a real fade. You know what I'm saying? Other motherfuckers don't understand that shit. But as far as the dropping the flag shit, it was a look. It was a situation, right? Where, bam, I fired the manager nigga I had, and I put one of my
Here we
partners
go with a
in
lie.
position, like saying he was my manager.
Get ready
just on some,
for it.
like, you my little bro from the set.
Here we go.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Nigga, I go talk to this nigga one day. He like, oh yeah, I was talking to Steph. I'm like, talking to my old manager? Like, you talking to my old manager for working with him?
Trying to learn how to be a manager though, right?
Nah, bro, I know how Steph is. Steph is very manipulative. He'll try to get in good with, you know what I'm saying? Like some freaky shit, bro. I'm like, so that made me
Why
look at
everything
shit
freaky?
different. And then from the beginning, when I first came back to the hood, y'all gotta understand, I stopped going around the hood when I had my first kid.
How can you stop going around the hood when you got out of the prison? You just start banging the hood. How you gonna stay away from the hood? You just start banging the hood.
I was like, you know what? I had to monitor and shit. I'm like, I'm finna start getting money and shit. This shit. Bam, got on. But so long story short, gang, when I came
Short
back
story
with the
long.
first shit, remember it was some viral shit going on the internet after, and it was like, oh, some little kids were saying, oh, he paid us for features. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like some little bullshit. Like, it's just being real negative shit, gang. So I'm just like, bro, if I gotta be putting all this work in, why the f am I about to be like, you know what I'm saying? Bro, I'm finna reap the benefits of this shit by myself, gang.
But
a
lot of people like stop hanging out with the dudes that they came up around, but then still say that they're from the hood that they're originally.
There's nothing wrong with doing
not,
that.
like actually kicking it with those people on a day-to-day basis. Why did you want to make it so definitive and just be like, listen, I'm not a gang member anymore. I'm done.
You know what? Honestly, because I wanted to show like other. I ain't gonna really say the kids, because it's not really even just the kids. It's like grown men that be afraid to do the shit that I'm doing. You feel me? I want to show motherfuckers like, nigga, I ain't scared. I'm my own fucking man, nigga. It is what it is. If niggas got a problem, they can come handle it. You can get in the ring just like this nigga.
That's why you came to No Jumper with 5 police officers.
But shit, if you don't, then you don't. But at the end of the day, I'm my own man, bro, and I'm standing on that shit, and I want to lead by example. Why the f would I keep getting on here talking about on power rule, on bloods, when I'm not living that kind of lifestyle? Nigga, I'm at the crib,
why was you
shaking up
doing
bottles, giving bottles to my daughter, changing diapers and shit. Why the f be on this motherfucker?
So why did you start that?
Why get on here pretending? Nigga, just keep the shit
So
real.
so you was pretending from the beginning.
Anybody got a problem, come get fucked up on it, nigga. Blood, crib, power rule, anybody can get it, nigga. I'm the real EBK, nigga. What's happening?
Oh shit.
Yeah, let's just get it in.
Have any of your homies expressed, like, you know, being upset or
man, one main one. You feel me? And he an older homie. You feel me? And
That's the main one.
At first it was like he didn't really say shit when I said
That's the main one, the older homie.
But when I got on there and was like, motherfuckers going to jail playing with me. You feel me? That's when he kind of like act like he got mad about some shit. You know what I'm saying? Because really what I'm saying is, nigga, I move around with police escort. Nigga want to try some shit because I be getting into it with a lot of niggas that's freaky. They don't care about going to jail. They like fucking niggas in the ass. They like getting fucked in the ass. So they'll go to jail at the drop of a dime and have a good time. So I just want to let them know that you come with me, you're going for the long run. You're going for the long run, bitch. I got the police outside with the pistols right now ready to kill you. So long story short, gang.
He's saying that to Whack 100, really. He's saying that to Whack 100. He know Whack 100 pull up 100 deep like loose cannon.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a real
And it be dudes that just want to be part of something. And they ain't from his hood.
A few people know, gang. A few motherfuckers know that we be working with. Even the people that we boxing with, we not friends with. We don't know them. Like, they just hit us up and, I don't know who they crib, so I don't know shit.
You guys are the only street gang oriented, like, fade that's on this card.
Street fights.
Right now, it's a few other fades, but we the most known.
Okay. I believe we done the headliners.
For for sure.
But you know he needs security from shit like
Exactly.
vegetables,
Tell him.
you know, lettuce,
Tell him.
cabbage,
Tell him he's scary.
fruit, watermelon, and shit like that.
We have to protect King Pill's butthole.
And he laughed.
It's a natural resource.
We gotta protect his butthole, and he laughed.
National treasure.
I don't know what to say or some shit like that.
I didn't know if Phil was just scared because he saw how Adam got down in the ring, and he's like, Adam might want to get his get back.
No, I was like, this nigga Adam keep blinky. I gotta be careful, man. I gotta have a vest on next time I go. You might pull blinky
Hey,
out.
after the 12th, man, put them soccer balls up. He might knock him over.
Yeah, might have to knock the balls down again.
Put them up, man.
Took those away because he was here.
Yeah, exactly.
He might start knocking shit over again.
Security guards here to protect the basketballs.
Adam, I want my rematch
Crazy work.
already, Adam.
Crazy, crazy work.
Hey, y'all say F500 Flame, you feel? He was like,
That's one person I was wondering about because that's one of the people I met through you. Are you guys cool or
What, Flame?
Yeah.
I mean, shit, as far as I know, yeah, I hit him up. I told him I liked this Cam Capone interview he recently did. I felt like he had a lot of good positive energy in that shit. You feel me? He said thanks, but at the end of the day, I dropped my flag and I said some shit that I was on my Charleston white tip, and motherfuckers ain't feeling it. So if you ain't feeling it, you ain't feeling it. I really don't give a f. Like I said, I'm my own man, gang. I can't be like, oh, he might not like me anymore. I really don't give a f.
I know you gonna do anything to get to the top. He'll claim any hood.
I can invite over any time. I'm rocking with Adam 22 again. I got motherfuckers paying me to catch phase just to fight little fat nutty. And man, I'm living lovely.
With 500 cents.
This man just said, I got a house with my kids. I can bring bitches over. I can fuck bitches. Do you not know we all know your girl had that spot when you paroled? Bro, we seen her already. And we seen the kids. That is not your spot, and your name ain't on the lease.
What has your boxing training been looking like?
Get it up. Go to my YouTube, man. I be training. I go live sometimes. You feel me? Boxing training. Sometimes I be hitting the bag, but we be sparring.
Sometimes
like
I be
Friday,
hitting
get
the bag.
You gotta go like
Keep
9
talking.
to 12 rounds straight, 3-minute rounds, and they really be fucking me up, bro. This ain't no like sparring where they just barely hit you. This is like when I'm getting tired. These dudes do Muay Thai, so they kicking and shit. But when we spar, they don't be doing the kicking shit. So they got two different like. 4 o'clock is boxing sparring, 6 o'clock is Muay Thai. But bro, when I be getting tired, say this might be the 8th round, and we switching guys. We might be all in the ring. I spar with him first, then I spar with you, then I might spar with somebody left side, but he been doing this shit 10 years.
Yeah.
And he might be f***ing me up when I'm tired, bro. I might be like, bro, stop, hard, I'm tired. And he just keep wailing you. No, keep going.
Yeah.
Like hitting you hard.
Somebody like left side is definitely
Bro,
gonna
I
have
swear to
immaculate
man.
footwork to do.
All right.
He's been going through it. But like the sparring, like 3-minute rounds of sparring, that's like the most exhausted and out of breath I've ever been in my whole life. Like by the end of that, oh my God, I was dead. It's the worst.
well, they were talking about for the fade. I was told different things. I heard they was talking about 5 1 minutes.
Yeah, that's good. 5 minutes, so I can just be tearing his ass up the
You
whole
guys
minute straight.
5 1-minute rounds?
Yeah.
What the
It's fun. I can just come in like
1 minute is pretty long though in a fight.
At first it was 3 rounds, 2 minutes.
Nah,
For entertainment purposes, from what I was told, they want to make it 5 rounds.
Yeah, they
That's
seem
better.
to be breathing heavy and sweating at the interviews. They say, oh, he ain't gonna last.
Have you been training or you're just going with your natural street fighting ability?
I've been training. But
He
it's only so
lying.
much you can do in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
He ain't training nothing.
But I've been training though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been eating ice cream and
I ain't been eating ice
cans
cream.
of peanut butter to see what it tastes like. He wouldn't know about it. But
I never did it
I've been doing like 6 rounds. 6 rounds, 3 minutes. I've been
Stop
doing
it.
in-pool workouts.
Stop it. This is where the cap goes on.
And hitting the bag, hitting the mitts.
Hitting the bag, hitting the mitts, huh? Ain't that
Take
something?
one to the chin, to the left, the eye. He ain't got to fight in years. At least 10 years, he ain't had a street fight.
I ain't worried about it.
No, he seemed like he's gotten. I feel like there's been a lot of street
The
fighting.
last fight he was supposed to have, the nigga turned it down, and he ain't fought since then. Man, he been in the house.
King Pill, that ain't that funny,
was
bro.
part of you dropping
It
the
is
fight,
not
though,
that funny,
you felt
dog.
like it would be better from a boxing perspective? Like, you'd be able to get more fights if you didn't have that baggage?
I thought about that, and then I was like, going into
Yeah, 1
going
minute
to,
is
like
long,
places
bro.
like how when I came up
1
here and I
minute
was
is
coming up here
long.
deep as. You know what I'm saying, bro? And then it's like, when I was doing all my videos and shit, I had a gang of little
He a punch
kids with me,
piece.
gang. A lot of
Hey, you
motherfuckers
stupid.
who don't really listen. They
1
like
minute in the
25
cell
and
is a
under.
long
A
time.
lot of the motherfuckers my age
And
don't
then
even
5
be hanging
rounds,
out
that's
like
a
that
lot.
no more. Like, all it is just really young kids running around, you feel me? So I'm like,
But
bro,
they so
like,
big,
you know what I'm saying?
it's
I got
better
shit
for them
going
because
on
they
that
big
I'm not trying
dudes.
to drip it. I'm not trying to,
3
bro, I'm
minutes
not
is
trying to
long
be
for some
like
big ass
4
dudes,
extras
300
and Crip
plus.
Mac and going in and out of jail, and that's not the dream that I got when it come to doing this shit. I'm not getting up every fucking day on the internet to be going to sit in a fucking cell, my nigga. I don't like going to jail. Well, that's why when I go to jail, I be fucking niggas up. I'm mad. I don't want to be there. I hate that
Shut
shit, bro.
your
I
ass
get
up.
claustrophobic. I wake up in the middle of the night, can't get out the cell. I might just fuck my celly up because I can't get out.
Yeah, he pulled a. He trying to be like Crip Mac.
Up the commissary, man.
Yeah, he trying to be like Crip
That's
Mac.
what they said you
Up on his comment.
He be
to
watching Crip Mac
piggyback off what he's saying
till
on
he
some
go
real
to
shit,
sleep.
bro.
He
Like,
got it.
my biggest fear, now, because I didn't already been shot and shit and stabbed, so I mean, I'm past the fear and that shit. But my biggest fear now is, is my daughter's needing me and I'm not able to be there.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
That's real.
When you have a son, it's like at the end of the day, you still gotta be a man because you gotta teach him how to be a man. But when you have a daughter, it's like you gotta teach her or show her the man you want her to be entertained by. So I definitely feel that, you know what I'm saying, on that part what he talking about.
Man, that shit real shit. Anybody
Oh, that
acting
was
like
cute.
that shit don't matter.
That was a
I be
nice
seeing a lot
sentimental
of gang
moment.
members, okay? When I see gang members on their Instagram and they posting pictures with their kids, the next week they hanging out with a gang of niggas like they can't be the nigga that's stretched out in the street, gang. Like this shit, it's the same. This shit is equivalent to a bitch on Instagram shaking her ass, popping her pussy,
No,
and
it
showing
ain't.
pictures of
No,
her
it
kids.
ain't.
One post she with her kids, the next post she popping her pussy. It's like I be looking at both of they shit like equivalent, like something is off, gang. I can't shout it out.
Because no lie,
Right.
at 14, I was running through bitches. At 14, 13 to...
You
that was
can't
my
shut
start
the
up. I was
fence, gang.
running through bitches. So I'll be damned if my daughters is any one of them type of females I was running through.
But it's kind of
at
hard
such
to
a young
stop
age.
that, though, gang. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have a daughter that's like you, going to be trying to sneak out and all the freaky shit you used to do.
But you gotta, like, teach
Hey, look, my sister tried that shit one time. She ain't do it again.
You gotta teach her to, like, want to be treated a certain way that's better than, like, all right, because when you really think about the type of chicks that you were with when you were 14, and I can say this too, we would zero in on the insecure chicks who didn't really have that much self-esteem or self-worth, because those were the chicks that were going to do whatever you were trying to do. You want to raise a girl that's like the girl in school that had so much self-respect that she wouldn't even give you the fucking time of day. Which, granted, it might be harder than I'm making it sound.
But I had the best of both worlds, man. You know what I'm saying?
Us zeroing in was not like an intentional thing. That's just human nature.
Right.
To be attracted to, like, oh,
Easy.
she seemed like she with it. She's showing more skin, blah, 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 blah. That's what that entails.
But that's what sharpens your game is when you could bypass what's easy and knock what's hard.
Yeah.
And do it at a consistent level.
It's a new generation, too, gang. Like, back in the day when we was doing that was no internet. It was, like, off of pure energy. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That was like... Bro, it's gonna be hard to control a little girl and a little boy. They looking at shit. Everything is just getting thrown at them. All the cartoons dressing like girls when they boy cartoons. All the freaky shit is just getting thrown at them. Gang, you gotta monetize them. You gotta monitor them tablets, them phones, and all that shit. Man,
Roblox.
I'm a Tumbo. I'm blocking everything.
Man, I'm telling you, you gotta be there. That's what
I'm raising my kids. You know what I'm saying? But not the internet. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my baby mama because she do a good job too.
Because I was with my friend in New Hampshire and he got a 14-year-old son, and he's telling me that he had a girl that he was seeing, and she said, "If you want to be my boyfriend, buy me this Louis bag." 14 from New Hampshire. So, like, if I heard that story about some kids from Hollywood, Beverly Hills, or whatever, I would at least be like, kind of like, all right, well, they grew up around all this crazy shit, so I guess that's why she had that expectation. This is New Hampshire. I was blown away, and I told him, I'm like, bro, do not.
She don't like you, first of all, bro.
Yeah,
she
right.
Don't like
New
you.
Hampshire.
But her head is stuff from the internet thinking that like that's how you show affection is that you need to like spend a bunch of money on somebody.
Somebody got to show little bro Santee Alley. He get her a little knockoff.
Santee Alley.
I ever heard the word.
Down.
I think I was like 7, and I was outside playing.
He
This
be
girl had
hanging
some
with the
candy.
bums.
I'm like, you know, I got in the fat mode like this nigga here. I'm like, hey, can I have some?
Easy skinny,
I said, can I have some? And she's like, yeah, but you gotta give me a kiss first. So I'm like, oh hell no, this bitch look like Baby D. So I'm like, let me go get my mom. Like, so I'm like, hey mom, this girl said I gotta give her a kiss to get some candy. And my mom was like, will you tell that wench her and her candy? And that's the first time I ever heard the word
He still
wench.
went and ate the candy in the
I don't even know what the point of that story was.
Look, I just moved into this community, right? And it's a lot of little black kids and shit, so I'm like letting my son go out, you feel me? My son is real different from other kids. Like, my son is like real.
You look special your damn
they
self.
like faster than him.
You look like you like got a little down, up, down syndrome.
Kids, right? And one of the little girls that
Hold on, quick interruption. Spotty Face.
Here we go. Spotty Face calls in.
King Pill, and he's saying that you might need to be his next fade.
Man, King Pill, the bag right, I'll knock him out.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I hope the bag is right, little mom. I'ma you up.
Man, not no couple $100 that they over.
Man, it don't matter what it is. Come catch the fade. Man, you was fighting for free, shaking your ass in Arizona jail.
Cool. That's an easy call, Fiend Pill.
Hey, you was in Arizona shaking your ass fighting for free. Now you scared of me?
You sound crazy. I was the man.
Hey, when he be talking on this podcast, he be like, and I don't like how 4X's is treated me. He be rolling
Wow. That's scandalous. That's scandalous.
You know what I'm saying? We could do something. We could do something for you. You put the bag up for him since you got fake in I'll get in there. I'll put him down.
Man, you gonna have to. What you gonna do about your glasses, Blindy? I'm gonna slap you up, Elma.
Easy.
Jinkies.
Jinkies. Right there.
Slap your glasses off, girly.
He built like a bomb. He built like a
yeah, boom.
He built like Rob. We tip on that, bro.
Hey, I fuck with both of y'all. I do think that.
I fuck with both of y'all.
You a little bit more like the athletic build, whereas he got the
Look, there he go over there. There he go over there, deep riding.
It don't matter what my build is. He gonna go down. Put the bag up. We gonna.
Man, you got chicken legs.
Shout out Spotty Face.
Stop shouting these niggas out, man.
We ain't doing no shit.
Yeah, he did shout out Spotty Face. He's so happy to be on No Jumper.
Yeah, you better catch that.
Simple as that.
Good, I'm proud of you, Baldy. You going bald, I'm gonna f you up.
Hey, not only that, I'm saying right now here on the pod, that's easy money.
Yeah, okay.
He said, I'm saying this right now on the pod. We hear you.
He weighed like 150 more pounds, and I do it however you want. We can do it MMA or we can do it in the box.
Yeah, he just popping it, y'all. Don't believe shit he say. When he get close,
He said he 150 pounds bigger than me.
I don't want to work at no
Yeah, he getting his 15 minutes of fame.
Get the same shit that Lucky from Hood Stocks was gonna get.
Ooh.
Hey, that man, PC Baby Draco just whooped your ass the other day.
He said PC Baby Draco.
PC Baby Draco and didn't do shit, scary ass nigga. You let Whack 100 tell you what to do, nigga. You let old ass Paul Rue tell you what to do.
Adam,
yeah.
I said, if the bag right, put it up.
500, then you get $500.
He said you get $500.
Get it. All right,
yeah, he gone. He gonna quit no jumper. That's the next move. He gonna quit.
He
like
said
his
you get
cousin.
$500.
Adam choosing sides again.
That could be a big battle.
You know,
It might not make it to that, man. I'm telling you, February.
Man, fat neck, I'm on your little battle. You see that little chin hairs he got? I'm a tater chin hairs. Oh, this little flimsy ass. They like booty hairs. This motherfucker's gone.
Right, because people always say, like, oh, Adam, No Jumper, you guys, like, you take black people, you pit them against each other, or whatever. This
He said you take black people, you put them against each other.
Like a real sport, you know?
Yeah, this the fucking plantation, Nick. Come out to the field.
Oh!
No.
He said this is the plantation. Come out to the field.
I will say, people get up here and they control their own fate. So whatever they do, you know, with the time that they got to be on this shit here,
King
it's
Pill,
just what they do.
you crossed the line saying that,
You
brother.
want to finish that story? Sorry, from before you were talking about the kid on the playground. Or something?
Yes, he
So
said
bad
come
with
to
my
the
son, he's 9
plantation.
years
He
old,
said
the little
come to the
girl went to be his
plantation and
girlfriend.
get out in the
I'm like,
field
okay,
with
this
us
gonna be
with
like his little
Massa.
first girlfriend and
That's
shit.
crazy work.
And I'm like, okay, go ahead, boy, you can have a girlfriend. She said the girl want to be my girlfriend. I'm like, cool. So bam, the first thing I'm like, man, well, I don't know what his girlfriend look like. When I go see her eye kind of be going like a little sideways and shit. I'm like, okay, my son shit used to do that, but now it goes straight. I used to have the TV in the back of the S550, and I had it too close to him and some shit. But his shit straight now, so I'm like, okay, that's cool. But bro, one fucking day I heard some little girl outside cussing like, shut up, bitch. That's why you cross-eyed. I'm like, damn, somebody cussing my little son girlfriend now. So I open the door to tell them to play dice. And when I open the fucking door, it's the little cross-eyed girl telling another girl she cross-eyed. I'm like, what? So she must be like projecting
That
shit on
ain't.
other
That's a
people that she ain't
full-fledged
doing
lie.
towards herself.
He
You know
telling
what
a
I'm saying?
full-fledged
And then,
lie.
okay, so fast forward after that. My girl go talk to the little girl, and she's like, yeah, I just got, the little girl tell my son, mom, like, yeah, I just got a purse from Ross. It looks like real leather. I'm like, like, this shit is too advanced. One day I go outside, and I hear I got the window open, my son outside at the park, and I hear the little girls arguing with each other, and one of the little girls say, shut up, bitch. That's why you don't even know how to fucking shake your ass.
No,
like, these little
Come
ass
on,
kids.
man.
I said, boy, get your ass in the house, boy. The hell's the end of that? You feel me?
So do you feel like he's like grew up way more sheltered? When you say it
Hell
doesn't sound
yeah.
like he's slow, it's like he's more just
Right,
like,
he's just a
preserved.
real fucking kid.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
he's
yeah.
a real kid, bro. It's not like none of this shit. I don't know where they getting
This
this
story
shit from,
is not
Like, where the
true.
fuck is this shit coming
I'm
from? Like,
telling
they
you,
moving
it is
fast
not
speed.
true.
They talking about now you going outside. The girls is like, oh, you cheated on her. You went with the other girl to play with the other girl. You cheat. Like, bro, that shit just too advanced, bro. Y'all need to slow the down, bro. I don't know what.
My kids don't even know about like dating or anything. It's like she has never even like joked around about like, oh, he's my boyfriend or
That's
anything
so
like
sad
that.
to
Like,
hear.
she don't
Adam
get that yet,
22
I
got
don't
a
think.
daughter.
That should be crazy.
Oh my goodness, what's she gonna turn
I knew we were
into?
cooked when there was a when that first City Girls like the Act Up song or whatever came out. There was a video of like literally it was like a six-year-olds at like some little birthday party, a whole room full of kids singing word for
Yeah, that kid, 5 years old, and it's a girl.
like it's like
She
it's
got
like,
it bad.
Like 40 kids all singing it in unison. I'm like, oh dude, we're cooked.
That's a part of the plan, bro. That's a part of the plan. That's how I know we
gotta
get towards the
understand though,
end.
bro. Like being a parent, bro, is not just sitting there or just watching your kid do shit.
Man, King Peel was
You know
in
what I'm saying?
jail.
That's how most of these kids is out here blowing all these motherfucking songs and all that bullshit because parents are sitting there indulging in these activities in front of their kids. You know what I'm saying? Like when I smoke or something, my daughter, she don't even see me smoke.
Stop it.
So what?
I mean, I cuss.
Stop
I'm
it.
not perfect.
That's
I'm
a
not-
good story
I'm
to
not
tell on
perfect,
No
but at the
Jumper.
same time,
Make
I'm
you
gonna
seem like you
shelter
just
but
a
I'm not
humble
gonna shelter you
servant,
from shit
and King
that
Peel the wild
you come
animal.
out here
I
and
get
just
it.
wanna break you for
I
it.
get it.
So both of you guys make music and are now like entering new phases in your
I
life.
never
and,
even
like,
heard
doing
of
this fame
Nutty.
thing.
Did y'all know
Like,
Nutty
for
made
example,
music?
you got
I never
songs
even
where
knew
you,
Nutty
that
made
are already
music.
out, where you pushing gang content and all
He
that.
out of nowhere.
So
Ain't
how do
nobody
you feel
heard of
about
Nutty.
that now? Do you want? Would you still? If you got booked to do a show, you still performing slide verse and all that?
Damn, that's a question. Yeah, I still shit. If somebody paid me to do the shit, hell yeah, I'm still performing because there shouldn't be no kids there. You feel me? First and foremost, there shouldn't be no kids if you booking me to perform that shit. But at the end of the day, I'm not promoting that shit. Like if you see something promoted by me on with Adam or with Say Cheese or whatever the fuck, whatever.
Say
happened,
Cheese, you
it's
ain't
gonna
never
be-
even been on
it's not-
Say
I don't really
Cheese.
wanna. I don't know.
He
gang.
said
It's
when
kinda
you
like,
see me on
I'm
Say
kinda
Cheese,
like,
he
kinda
ain't
like
never
stuck
even
in a
been
rock
on
and a
Say
hard
Cheese.
place. I don't
He
wanna
just
be
threw
like
up.
I'm
He just
holy
threw a
now,
platform
but
out
at
there.
the same
He ain't
time,
never
I
been on
wanna
no
lead by
Say
example.
Cheese.
You ain't gonna see me with the red
This
flag
nigga
on my
foul.
going. You know what I'm saying? You ain't about to see all that. You gonna see me
He
fighting.
just
You
yelling
still
all
gonna hear
kind
me
of
say some
random
shit
shit
about
that
guns
will
and shooting
hopefully
and
somebody
killing
you know
and
fuck
rap
with him.
because it's just shit. Everybody love guns. That's not necessarily like gang. If I say I'm gonna shoot you with a
He said if you see
5.56,
me
that
on
don't got
Say
shit to do with a
Cheese.
fucking gang. Right. You feel me? It's just that's just what
You
it
ain't
is.
never been to Say Cheese.
Right. We just target practicing. Everybody love guns.
That's
So I like
crazy
to put
work.
that
He
inside
just
my
yelling
shit,
out
but
anything. He
yeah, as
foul.
far as like
King
you know
Peel
what
is
I'm saying,
foul.
gang,
He'll say
I just want to
anything
show
to get on.
motherfuckers like bro. You can do this shit by yourself. Like, you can be in the crib. You don't gotta be hanging out with a gang of motherfuckers. Just stand alone. You feel me? Stand strong, stand alone. You don't gotta be with a gang of motherfuckers to make it. You feel me? I mean, I don't know, gang. This shit's so hard. This shit's so different. It's like the motherfucking first motherfuckers used to get in the rap game to get out of the streets. Now it's like the streets is right here in the rap game. So I gotta pivot out. You feel me? I gotta get into the boxing. I gotta get into the podcasting. Something, bro.
You got to get into the D-Ride. You got to get into the
I
apologizing.
feel like as soon as you box and let's say you come out on top, that's gonna like elevate your stock as a boxer, and all of a sudden more opportunity is gonna keep coming in. You know,
For sure.
It'll be so much easier for me to say to Aiden Ross and his team, like, yo, there's this dude King Pill. He's doing good. I'm not.
Yeah, we ain't gonna be talking.
I'm not wishing an L upon you.
Yeah.
But if that does, it'd be like, hey,
Yep,
here's a
straight
video.
to the tattletailing. That's all it is tattletailing.
To be like, yo, you should get this guy King Pill on a fight. But until I have footage of him fighting one time, it's kind of hard to like throw it out there. You know? Yeah.
Right. Yeah. But the thing is this, like, Adam.
Shit, I ain't no hair to get us both on there.
Yeah.
Feel me?
Yeah, that's real
My
shit.
biggest worry about King Pill is this. I feel like, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like King Pill got a taste of success and notoriety, and I felt like it was really hard for you to deal with mentally, and a lot of like the things happen. What's gonna happen now when you get the success again, brother? Because you might be bigger than you were before.
Okay,
Man.
so look, gang. I didn't ever.
There go Lush doing his normal glazing.
People recognize you, but I didn't.
You gotta
feel
know
like
Lush is the
that was
glazer.
like my fucking peak. Like I feel like I'm like this is like just the beginning. You feel me? So I don't know. I'm just trying to just pick up from where I left off and continue going. You know, try to keep staying in a sober mind frame, staying how I moving strategic with private security, going to point.
How many
A,
times
point
you gonna
B,
say you
taking
got
my
private
ass back
security?
home to my kids. And just keeping a clear mind frame, not with no motherfucker that's pretending to be a manager and having me beefing with everybody that he don't fucking like. If he get mad at Adam, he tell me to say this. If he get mad at Wack, he tell me to say this. I'm just doing my own shit by my motherfucking self, bro. And picking
You
up
should have did that through the
me and
dope,
Adam locked
like
in
I'm
before
doing
I had a
now.
manager. So I need,
You learning,
I'm just picking
I
up from where
learned through the
I
dope.
left off at, you know what I'm saying? And
Real
trying to
shit
be
though,
successful,
bro.
you know?
Motherfuckers really do that shit, bro.
Hell yeah, bro.
They use you to fight their battles and shit like that. Motherfuckers really do that.
And a lot of people will be like, oh, he blew it. He had somebody who was in his corner. Bro, y'all don't understand. Going, like, how, Adam, when you talking about, I seen you on the thing, like, oh, how did you get in the debt? That's what the I was trying to figure out how the did I say I was in $16,000 debt? All kind of little freaky shit, bro. We're not really about to discuss all that, you feel me? Because I took some good and some bad from that situation, you feel me? But at the end of the day, when you're dealing with a motherfucking person that's rich already and they live in a certain kind of lifestyle, they not known for blowing nobody up. You feel me? They bro, it's like you start to take on their stress. One day they might be cool as they drunk. Oh, we got to turn up. The next day they got the hangover. Oh man, you fucking on me, man. I'm going deeper in the hole with you, man. Like bro, you
I'm going deeper in the hole with you.
not, bitch.
Yeah, your album sale wasn't selling.
I stopped answering the phone.
You was making songs and it was going straight copper. Pennies.
Calling me and I wasn't answering. Cam Capone calling me, I wasn't answering. I needed to get my fucking house and shit together and show motherfuckers I'm a boss without motherfuckers. You feel me? As far as stability wise. Right. Now I ain't saying it's this content shit. You know what I'm saying? But even with this content shit, I got a nice. I kind of like blew up on the YouTube a little bit too. Like my shit followers kind of went up a little bit, not super major, but you could go to like Fatboy SSE shit and go to his YouTube, 1,000 subscribers. Go to a lot of motherfuckers with a lot of Instagram followers, but they YouTube never followed up. Right. So shit, I looked at it like shit, bro. I never felt like I lost. Even when I stopped coming here, I was keeping up with y'all when I was going live. It was a point in time where I was going live doing music and I was getting real views. Y'all thought nigga was having fake views.
I did think some of your views
no,
were funny for a second.
They was just watching me make the music, bro. Yeah. So that shit, I was like, damn, maybe this my lane. But shit, you know, I'm trying to do everything.
You try to,
bro.
yeah, exactly. You try to do every lane. You ain't even got a lane, King Pill. You just go anywhere. You like a car. You take any road.
Together as fast as the notoriety, like I can understand.
And then I was mad at you, Adam, because I'm like, damn, I fucking ran 4 extras out of here, gang. Why do a now I gotta sit and do news for 4 hours. I like sitting across from you talking crazy.
The news is 2 hours. That was a 4-hour podcast.
It wasn't the news. He was on the No Jumper
And the
show.
shit, and the shit was not boring, gang. I was just high, y'all. Y'all gotta understand, bro. This shit is not a game. I'm sitting right here texting, talking about how I'm finna come up here and this motherfucker slip me the little mushroom bar. Like, bro, you want some candy?
He said a little mushroom bar.
Peanuts and shit. I'm like, good looking. Now I'm like, damn, bro, what the f was in there?
Stop lying.
Mushrooms are a dangerous thing. You saw how weird I was acting on the basketball court with all those bloods in New York.
Gang.
I was.
Well, you know what the funny thing is too? Like, mushrooms typically make people more passive. Like, a lot of times when they shroom out there, be chill. Like, this guy had the opposite effect.
I was trying to be aggressive.
He said
as
this
possible.
guy had
I'm
that.
looking at Fat Hefe like, who said I disrespected you? In my head, I'm like, who said I disrespected you? I'm like, but bro, I got 20 young shooters outside. Why the f would I have to like be a pussy to Fat Hefe? I could have been like, you a bitch, come in the front. I had 20 shooters, bro. It's not a game. I'm not trying to make it seem like
you brought 20 niggas with you to No Jumper.
But I literally had 20 young shooters outside in the fucking front, gang. Like, why the, like, come on, my dude. Luckily, I was on the fucking shroom. It probably would have went crazy in that motherfucker. Like, who you talking to, nigga? Like, you know what I'm saying? So
you didn't say that to his face. You didn't say that to his face, so it don't even matter.
That could have definitely been one of the craziest moments ever on the podcast. That was, yeah, that could have been wild.
You would have loved it. You would have loved it.
I'm gonna end it on that note, y'all. King Pill, bro, you gonna do any kind of trolling you can just to make it on anybody's platform. You so happy you made it back to No Jumper. And Hefe, I don't tell you about nothing I said. Boy, them boys is on you and your brother. Gone. Peace. One of you niggas is out of here. Say Less Moments TV. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Just like always. And hype this thing up. I'll be back at y'all with the breakfast and eggs, bacon and eggs in the morning. EP, you know what it is. Say Less Moments, Neptune Lagoon, and I'm out.